You haven't figured out how to fake tape yet.
Cardboard boxes are strong, man.
Yeah. Anyways, hello.
It doesn't always put holes in the box. It's very distressing.
Well, yeah, because I don't want you breathing. If you get good oxygen, then you get like power.
Yeah.
And then you could break out.
Break free if it rains. The box gets wet. I could break free.
Also, I told him that it was the cage was tied to a copy of the My Little Pony movie, and if he moves, it cracks.
He just wraps the whole thing in My Little Pony.
I saw it today at a Half Price Books. They had the My Little Pony, the new movie, not like the 3D one, but like the hand drawn one, like the good one. They had that and a combo disc with the old My Little Pony movie, and we're talking like original,
like G1 movie.
It was that with the My Little Pony the movie. Okay, that was a weird thing.
Kind of, but no, like somebody who's super, like an old brony, even older than us, like OG bronies. I'm talking about My Little Ponies Generation 2, those guys.
We're doing a request stream though, so I forgot I had to turn on requests there, so and I'm gonna turn off Superface because that's basically all that is.
The longest running pony convention is actually PonyCon UK, and it's been running since G1. It's been running since the 80s, and I think I remember reading that a lot of the people who were there for the older generations weren't actually very thrilled by all the new people.
I could see that if suddenly, say that our group was doing the brony thing for 30 years and then suddenly it became popular again off of some like whatever the two generations after Zoomer are. I would be kind of excited if it picked up again. I got things to say and you're distracting me. Okay, so we're doing a request stream, so if you guys have anything that you want me to make, I'm basically going to be doing everything based on what you guys are doing for prompts. There is using the coffee cup thing at the bottom, there is a selection there for requests, and you put that through. I have a log here, and so I keep track of it all. It's like 420 points because blaze it. But well, yeah, so we're just gonna have a little bit of fun. Last time we did some emojis, which we got some good emojis. We got which was the new ones? Jerry being on fire isn't a new one, but I should make more of them.
No, one is too many.
Yeah, we got the Luna with the coffee.
Yes, that's a good one. New one.
Yeah, and then the thumbs up.
Yes.
I might need to brighten up the hand a little bit because it kind of blends in the background there, but
a little bit. Well, for dark mode.
Yeah, a little bit. I thought there wasn't there?
Yeah, is there anybody who doesn't use dark mode?
What was the other? You're stupid if you don't.
You're old, probably. But I'm old.
Yeah, there's those three. But what was the other one? Wait.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's and then the drinky
punch.
But anyway,
then you just have a coup.
A coup
from freaking Samurai Jack.
No, I thought you meant like a like a revolution.
Yes.
Okay. We got a request game. So we got Matt saying main 6 they dance. That's a lot of horse, but
you still need to watch the final season of Samurai Jack.
I haven't seen Samurai Jack.
You don't really have to see Samurai Jack to watch the final season. The final season's its own thing.
But I like getting context to know why the characters have the motivations they do.
They do.
You're just saying motivations don't matter. Just cool things happen.
They do a recap.
Well, then it's just skipping stuff. I want to watch good stuff. Stop being yourself.
I'm just sighing over here.
Yeah, it's a little better. All right, so we gotta do Pinky. I'm just gonna grab the VNs because otherwise it's gonna be tough. So we're gonna Applejack, and then Rambo.
No, you got chest hair, Rambo.
No, I grabbed the right one.
Did you? Okay.
It says it right there. Twilight. Rarity. And that's all the ones I care about.
Wow.
Who am I missing?
You're missing you got Rarity. You got Pinkie Pie, you got Applejack. Oh, you're missing Fluttershy.
Okay.
No, I gotta admit, I had a mentally advanced series moment. Where like, are you sure she's one of the element bearers?
Well, no, I've had it where it's like you go through 5 of them, but then your brain keeps get looped on the 5, and so you can't think of the 6th one.
Yes,
because you're at the bottom of the list. Because she's at the bottom of the list.
Sorry, Code. We forgot Fluttershy.
She is. All right, so I can explain Fluttershy's positive traits. She's yellow.
That's not a positive.
She has hair.
She does.
She's a Pegasus.
Is that a positive?
Yeah.
Of course.
It's a Pegasus.
You're right. Can't fly very good though.
It's not a positive. We're talking positives.
I know.
And like I'm bringing up this a positive. You're like, yeah, but hold on. We got to drag it back down for a second. No. I can't think of anything after that though.
She definitely smells.
She has to.
Doesn't smell.
She has to smell a little bit.
Her house is filled with dirty animals who probably aren't house trained.
There we go.
Like her place, she caters to so many animals. Like her house just has to be surrounded by poop. And there's a reason she lives outside of town. They make her live outside of town. Like, why don't you go live by the Everfree Forest? We don't think something will eat you, but if something does, we'll be too far away to notice or care. That's I'm sorry. It's just truth of it.
So they're gonna dance. I can do this the easy way, but what about do you have any other type of like dance? Somebody actually put out a new one.
Ooh, downloading dances.
Yeah, this one.
If you do that one, you have to have the socks.
Look at the mouth.
The little mouth. She's concentrating on her dance.
This is, from what I can tell, built for the newer models. So we'll see how this goes.
Sorry, Jinxie Cake. I'm sure she doesn't smell that bad.
But over here dogging on my wife like that. I just, it's just my feelings are no biggie. Yeah, you got plenty of feelings.
You got feelings to spare.
Where's the download for this?
That's a good question. It's got to be at the top, right? Or do they? Maybe you have to go to the. You're gonna find this dance. Hello, Sir Edward.
No, Nico would have.
Look at your socks. Look everyone is socks. All the socks. Why don't you do this? Why don't you put socks on?
I'm not seeing them.
Oh, that's got bunny ears.
So there, I knew that they had a DeviantArt, but there's no download. There's a lot of views. That's cool.
Came here wanting this dance.
But how do I make like
the dance yours?
Yeah,
they just wanted to show the dance.
I think that's all it is.
It's just like, look at this dance.
All right, I guess we're not using that dance. Now I'm actually curious. Like, is this? Yeah, there's usually a download bar right here.
Yeah, Misty now. Oh, and that's brand new G5 models.
Yeah, there's no like link. Like this is just like oh no.
It's like they're gonna do a pony dance.
Okay, I guess we're not gonna do that. That was a fun one too. So got one cat and he's a flipping stinker for sure. Cannot imagine how her home smells. In all fairness, actually, just in terms of Ponyville in general, that town would be covered in shit.
Why? No, the ponies poop in outhouses.
Yeah,
they have toilets.
I know, but it's like a backwater farm neighborhood.
No, yeah, it's the slum. We've been over this. It is trash.
What is the ground roads made out of?
Dirt.
Why is that not spread everywhere?
Why is the dirt not spread everywhere?
They would be walking on it. It would get on their hooves. They would go inside. It would get all inside. They would get all up on the sides of the buildings.
Only if it was muddy.
It's, for one, got to be muddy sometimes. And it doesn't matter. It's dusty. It's going to pick up.
Yeah. It's packed dirt. They pack it.
How packed?
They walk on it. They're horses.
Only in the walkways. There's probably very, very... And then if that's the case, you can see ruts.
Walk.
No, it is not that packed. Any dirt is going to be kicked up because you're going to get some kid that goes out there and start kicking it everywhere because kids are assholes.
Ponyville's a clean slum.
No, they're not. It's because they...
clean slum.
It's because it's built on like 16-bit color. Or no, not like... What is it? Yeah, where...
I imagine it's like the Renaissance Fair. That was all dirt roads.
Yeah, that was a lot of dirt. Remember the like late in the evening when the sun was low and it was just
That's only because it was dry as could be out as well.
So before you were saying it's because it doesn't rain. Now you're saying it's because the other one's so dry. Which is it?
It's always a dry day. It's like California. It's a dry. It's a.
If it was California, then they wouldn't be living in the slums.
It's like Northern California. It's like right near the nicest city, but it's still the slums of that nice city.
I'm just gonna load the Happy Dance because I can't think of what else to load that would not take forever on this. As a reminder, we're doing the request stream, so if you want to put on any requests using the coffee cup at the bottom, it's just like 420 points, and we can see what we could do about it, making some stuff. But if it's super complicated, I'm going to abridge it. Okay, look, they're
very happy.
Okay, so. For one, we're gonna customize this a little bit. Okay, so we got Pinky. That's a tail. There's the head.
Got another one.
Let's see.
Silver, do you want them eating the same piece of pizza at the same time?
We'll get to that when we get to it.
No, I'm just helping Silver work this one out. No difference. Like Silver. I wanted them eating the same piece of pizza. I like the forbidden chips.
Yeah, I can't really do anything. I can't go too complicated on some of this motion. Because it just doesn't work that way. Okay, but I do have Pinky doing Pinky things. Okay.
Pro animation right here.
Okay.
Think we're gonna get thunder snow today?
We already did.
We got thunder sleet. Or hail.
We will. We'll see. Okay, so
getting a storm here right now, guys. It's so much fun. It's exciting. I'm excited.
Okay, I'll go there. I'll do there. Okay. So now the ponies will do the dance of their people.
The pony people. This is their experts. Going to pony brands. I like the idea of them all being crazy and then Twilight just dancing like that, like super concentrate.
What would be a good one for that? There we go.
Winter wrap up. No, the old songs, they haunt me.
Huh.
Dragon was touching Twilight's butt.
There they go. Oh, you guys can't hear that, I bet.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, jam out, everyone.
There you go. This actually works. Here we go.
Very sore in the morning.
Little critters hibernate under the snow and ice. We wake up all their sleepy
Hold on.
heads so quietly and
I got that. I got this. No, not that.
There you go.
help them gather up their food, fix their homes and all. We welcome back to Southern Bird so the families can grow. Winter wrapper, let's finish our holiday cheer. Winter wrapper, 'cause tomorrow spring is here. Winter wrapper, 'cause tomorrow spring is here. 'Cause tomorrow spring is here. No easy task to clear the ground. Plant our tiny seeds with proper care and sunshine. Everyone is feeds. Apples, carrots, celery stalks, colorful flowers too. We must work so
So
very
much
hard. There's just so
winter.
much to do. Winter wrapper, let's finish our holiday cheer. 'Cause tomorrow spring is here. 'Cause tomorrow spring is here. 'Cause tomorrow spring is here. Now that
You still
I know
can't
what
hear the
they all do,
music?
I have to find my place.
What?
And
He's
with
over here
all of my
just
heart, tough to
cracking up.
What will I do without
To
my
a
magic?
joke that
Help me
only-
like
What's all this going through?
So I must do my best today. Do my best today.
I seen it go through. I see the thing.
I like the idea that he's just over here laughing, giggling to
Yeah,
himself.
but-
You guys have no clue.
Was it going through then? I hope it was going through. Otherwise, not that, but I'm not insane. Well, then that might be a bigger issue because there's actually a pretty good chance that that is a bigger issue.
Can anyone else confirm? I open up the meat.
It's no music.
No music. Sad face.
It's going through. I see it going into it, and if it's not going out of it, then I don't think we're going to have audio at all for the whole time
That's sad.
because I can't fix it if I don't know what's wrong. Yeah, that's going through a different computer. Let me just check one thing with that.
I like this meat, but
Oh no, that doesn't work
it
there.
seems the general consensus is people want it sweeter than this. I think it's pretty good. And look how clear it is. I did a much better job cleaning it up.
I wanted. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go without audio for the whole thing from the computer. So no request for audio because I have no clue. I 100% see it bounce and move, which means to me it's there. So if it's not working, then that is not something I can control at this point. Yep. All right, so
At least you can hear
it has to be all silent.
Cool. Are you guys here? Do you not have like the general background music playing?
Oh, I have that not. That's all through that computer. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if they can hear at least the general music.
That's this audio input, not
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a whole different
I just
audio
want it to
input.
be completely quiet for them.
Well, that makes no sense because it would have to be that they wouldn't hear me either. Then it's either one audio source or all audio sources.
Well, yeah.
It'd be really weird if it was two and not three.
I'm glad they're getting some music. That's all.
I'm not worried about that. Anyway, general background. Yeah. Well, It's again, it's not the PC because I can see the audio move. It shows I can see the audio from my PC going into the stream software and it's being received and shown. So that's where it's. If it's not coming through, that might be some other glitch that would require cutting the stream. We're not going to deal with that. Anyways, they did their dance.
This is closer to like sociable cider, and not cider meat.
Oh, I gotta move some stuff around again. Okay. Luna and Celestia eat pizza for the first time.
Pizza.
Do
they like the pizza? We need context, Silver. They are confused by the pizza with pineapple.
No, Silver didn't say that.
Silver didn't say pineapple. Happy confused. Okay. Because I know Luna has like a history of like eating banana peels and things that most people would consider not food. So I've also eaten banana peels, and I can confirm they're delicious. That's fine.
Can't remember which is the
When we used to
good one.
shuck corn at my parents' place, we would always feed the husks of the corn to the horses. They loved them. Like a treat.
I think it's this one.
Derby reminds us that she loves us, yes. Okay, Luna happy, Celestia confused. Luna's happy for
go
pizza.
with this one.
Celestia is confused by pizza.
I have too many. Like all the other ones I know because they're all in groups, but anything other than like the base pony model, it gets a little confusing trying to figure out which is the most recent.
And Babysitter Luna are both pretty good.
All right. Where I live, the storm is outside my county and coming right to me. Yeah, we got thunder right now and lightning. Kind of come together.
It's getting all crazy outside.
Okay, we're gonna grab VJ for this one.
Be a blizzard here later.
Okay, so Celestia's there, and so eat pizza for the first time. And what does it say? Luna happy, Celestia confused.
She's like, what even is an Italy? I've never been to this far off nation. Ooh, give them a whole pizza each. They're big horses. Is that just Pepto tablets?
I don't know. It's just a table, so not sure what that would be for, but okay. So we're gonna say I got Luna. So Luna's at this table.
I like how she's like, this table is tall. And it's like, well,
I didn't know how tall I needed it until I got them closer. So
no, that's perfect for Celestia. But I like the idea of Luna having to sit at the kids' table. It's too small.
Thank you very much, Nolan, for the resub. 26 months. This is just over 2 years too. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, so we got Celestia there. So Luna. Okay, we'll do Celestia first, actually. So, pizza. Okay. So first, we'll make it. We gotta probably do like a veggie pizza, otherwise it's kind of weird. Yeah,
I believe this map is simply called Void.
No, not this one.
What's this one called?
This is just the base map. It is called stage_big. This file right here. There's 2 stages that come with SFM, stage and stage. Well, actually, I've had stuff long enough that maybe it isn't, but oh, no. I believe that they both do, and it's just stage big is just slightly bigger.
You know, I do remember a comic that had, after Twilight turned into an alicorn, she's like, can I have a beer? And Celestia runs up and is like, no. You're not old enough for a beer. She's like, what do you mean? I'm 23. She's like, yes. In normal pony years, that would be fine, but you're an alicorn now. You're essentially a toddler. So no booze for you. And then it just shows Luna drinking from an apple juice box. She's not old enough either. It is a cute comic.
Celestia got her eyes a little bit more adjusted. Okay. So she's going to be... Oh yeah, her eyes don't work like that. Her eyes they'll have limits set up. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, pay for requests there.
Yes. So for anybody that wants to put a request in, we're using the little
It's coffee cups.
the coffee cups at the bottom. There's a request bit that gives me a log that I put on the side, and I can click off the stuff. So if it's made, I don't miss it, and I'm not. I can make sure I actually mark stuff off as done.
Yeah. Just to be clear, it's not real money. It's coffee money. It's cheaper.
Coffee money is real money.
I wish to buy one sandwich with this coffee point money. It's like, sir, please leave.
Oh, so when I was looking for movies today, I finally found one movie I've been looking for.
You're thrifting again.
No, I don't. I haven't thrifted in a while. I just go to check a place every couple weeks now.
Is it a thrift store?
No, it's half price books.
It's a thrift store.
Kind of, but I only buy from the clearance section at the super cheap stuff. But I found Mallrats.
Okay. I've only ever seen bits and pieces of that one.
It's a Jay and Silent Bob movie.
Yeah. I think I've not seen most of the Jay and Silent Bob movies. The only one I know I've seen all the way through is Dogma. And Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Jay and Silent, like Dogma and stuff.
If they're
Jay and Silent Bob are, yeah.
If they're in it, it's a Jay and Silent Bob movie, but as far as I'm concerned.
They're in Mallrats, they're not a front and center character. Like in Dogma, I feel they're more front and center.
I was going to say they weren't very front. I don't know. Except for Clerks, they're never front and center. And even in Clerks, they're not front and center. They're always they're always happening in the background. The only movie I think that they were front and center was Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Well, that's because their name.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not. She's the one to it. No, I did the wrong person.
Like in everything else, they're secondary characters. Like I've seen so many of bits and pieces of the movies. Like I've seen bits and pieces of Clerks. I've seen bits and pieces of Clerks too. I've seen bits and pieces of Mallrats. All of Dogma. All of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And that's it. And didn't they have another one come out recently?
In Dogma, I think. It's a good movie, but my favorite part of that whole one though is when he's the one person sneezes and after he calms down he goes, "You didn't say bless you," like, or "God bless you," and he goes to shoot her then because that was the sin.
Oh, it was Matt Damon, right?
Yeah, that was Matt Damon. Matt Damon did great in there.
Yeah.
No, that whole movie was great, but all right, so. So she
seems seems confused on how to eat.
Because she's eating for the first time.
Is she eating for the first time? Period. He's like, okay, I understand you put the food in the mouth, but I don't understand past that. I saw other ponies do it once.
Okay, so she's eating that. Okay. And then we have Luna. And Luna she's gonna be different.
First, you gotta get your hair off the table, Luna. It's just everywhere. I think the princess's hair makes life hard for them. Just like,
well, it makes it hard for me. I would want to do more content with princesses, but just any time with them having to deal with their hair. Pictures are easier. I got the edges. Just Cheers Jelly on the one.
Like it's like all of my food has hair in it. It's mine, so I don't mind too much. It's a problem.
Well, but it's like ethereal hair. Maybe her hair is delicious.
It's like space hair. Space is delicious. I imagine Celestia's hair, if it has its flavor, it's just those robin's eggs from Easter.
Actually, okay, I think this might be the Luna I don't want to use.
Oh, Pepto tablets.
No, I think it was a menthol.
Ooh, even better.
I think I want this one.
Oh, that's the one with the season 1 hair. But I guess it's easier to work. Oh, no, wait, that's ethereal. That's super ethereal. This is folded in
This one's a little better. Because this is mouth open. This one has mouth open.
The other model does look more show accurate, but yeah.
But it's more accurate because Luna really, even when she's screaming, her mouth is doesn't open much. Like, I don't know, it's weird with her, but...
I mean, that one doesn't really match the Celestia model, though, my thought.
It doesn't matter. We're doing stupid stuff.
Yes, but that's the same you do every day.
Only thing I wish that this had is a jawbone. It doesn't, but whatever.
You got
So this means
3
this
dehydrates.
No, 4.
Dehydrates.
I'll work on it.
I think he's trying hard enough. We got 5 dehydrates.
Well,
Pick one.
I did some of the wine, so I'll do this one now. You haven't done wine yet.
No, I did. This is my second cup.
Oh, jeez. I'm drinking Michael booze.
I want to empty some bottles.
See, now I made cherry mead.
That one probably won't stay in the carpet. Still best.
Well, less so, but one is blood red, the other one is like piss colored. But choose jelly a second time.
This mead reminds me more of what Sociables makes, but I'm one day aim for what the Renaissance Fair had.
It's closer to that. Sociables, their mead, if they made this type of mead, oh my god, you get trashed on a single glass there. Because that's like 5%. This has got to be twice that.
This is closer to honey wine.
Yeah, this is wine. But choose third time.
It's honey wine. But it tastes really good.
It's good, but it is heavy.
That's why I have to add more sugar to cover up the heaviness, because that's what John wants. I'm not going to cut back on the heaviness. I'm just going to make it sweeter.
I think if this is going to be sweeter, only by a little bit.
Yeah, John was wanting it sweeter, but John's got a sugar tooth, apparently. I don't know.
Okay. Sad they don't have that. Okay.
We bought enough honey to do it. Okay. This makes me happy. Just like that was pizza. The lights just flared. No power outages. That would be bad.
Apparently that one's so all the pizzas parent bone to the back, which makes sense, but it does make it so like trying to get her to eat a whole pizza is a little hard.
Work people. I am not working. Work people. It's like pizza time. It's me in college. I would do that in college, just buy a whole pizza just for myself and just eat the whole thing with a 2 liter of Mountain Dew. It was always Mountain Dew. I essentially live like Giz, except I had one topping on the pizza. It's just Mountain Dew and pizza. Every meal, once a day. I just drank straight from the 2-liter. Nobody else is going to drink from it. No, Mountain Dew is a horrible choice. Maybe that's just because I'm older and I don't like super sweet things as much, but...
I mean, Mountain Dew's not bad, but it's too much. It goes down super easy, but for what it is, it's bad.
I just don't think I like lemon lime. Like you said, lemon lime's best. I don't like Sprite. I don't really like I don't even remember what Yellow Mellow tastes like. I know it still exists, but it's harder to find now.
If I remember right, to me it was more carbonated, so you couldn't really drink it as fast. It didn't have as much of that syrupiness to it. But
yeah. How dare me? I'm sorry. I like Dr. Pepper. That's what, if I'm gonna drink a soda, I like Dr. Pepper. Or like, just give me root beer. Root beer is good. Haha, blast. I haven't had it in a long time. Well, you know what, Nolan? Go treat yourself to some gamer fuel. I think that's what the kids call it. Hello, Ren.
And thank you, Random Faster, here for the resub. Meep, 13 months. Baker's dozen. Thank you very much.
Oh.
That's not. That was this. Yeah.
I will say this. If I have some rum, Mountain Dew can be pretty good. So cute. I hope if G5 runs long enough, Celestia does make an appearance. That would be so amazing. I like Twilight. Sure, she's kind of inevitable to make an appearance at some point. But if Celestia and Luna, like, popped in, that'd be so cool. Like, and I feel like if Twilight saw them, even she'd be like, holy crap, where have you been? Like, you left me alone with the kingdom and everything went to crap. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know that the storm that's heading our way has been kicking out a lot of tornadoes, so probably keep an eye on that. I remember that we're already in a basement, so I don't know where we'd go.
I don't think we're going to have a problem with that. We still have
that at the last place when the sirens were going off in the middle of a stream.
Yeah,
like,
but it's
maybe
not,
we should head into the basement. And you were just like, you don't streaming.
At this temperature, you don't get extreme weather with like high winds and weird stuff like that.
Hail.
We had hail because hail is just frozen rain.
It's supposed to be blizzard conditions later with 40-mile-an-hour gusts.
Yeah, but that's not going to be. No, we're not. Don't worry about. Have you ever heard of a snow tornado?
Have you ever heard of snow, lightning, and thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, tornado.
No, I've heard of the one. You haven't heard of the other. You can't say, well, you heard of that thing, so you heard of this one.
You're very learn the existence of snow tornadoes. Doesn't Luna follow the classic strategy of do nothing, but without the main six, things went bad? I think that's basically the story for what went wrong in G5, is that they left the kingdom to Twilight. And with her friends' help, she was able to manage it, but without them, she wasn't. And things went south quick.
There we go. See, so they're doing their pizza. Does that work?
There's some good pizza dines. The only character who's given any context for what happened was Discord in the comics.
Just one other one, and Cheers Jelly on the next one.
He was kind of vague. Comics are so good. Go read the comics. E5 comics are good. I like the little meltdowns.
She's trying to get the tomato.
She wanted that tomato. She tasted. Like,
She doesn't want the pizza. She's just trying to pull the tomato off.
She's like, I don't want to eat the rest of the pizza. Just that tomato.
Actually, the one thing I actually forgot to add on
Like
this.
my mom. My mother would just make tomato and mayo sandwiches.
I can see that working, but also that sounds like I don't have the money for meat.
It was more along the lines that she grew a lot of tomatoes in her garden, and she was trying to find ways to eat them without other things. So putting them on a piece of bread with mayonnaise, I guess, made them palatable.
I want Celestia.
So me, I could eat an onion like an apple if there's like one vegetable I can eat. How weird, no?
You wouldn't be able to do that.
What do you mean I wouldn't be? I've done that.
Just ate a white onion.
Yeah. I've done
I knew somebody that tried to do that, and they literally started choking because of the fumes.
What?
The fumes, like they prevent your ability to take in air.
And they're not that bad. I used to
Go grab one.
Seriously? Okay. Fine.
I don't believe you.
It's fine.
I don't believe. Those are yellow. Those are yellow onions. Well, I mean, they're still a bit rough, but I knew somebody that tried to do that. Bit into an onion and just munched at it, but like their ability there, the fumes for the onion built up so much in his, because he was using the magic fruit stuff to make it so you can't taste certain things. So the onion went down fine, but as soon as it went down, it was like. Anyway, I was doing the mouthful that I was supposed to do, so bring that down. Yeah, it's much better like that. She's deja vu in that pizza. Okay. Anyway, I gotta get to the others. All right, we'll come mark that one done. Oh my god, how many? Oh, okay. I'm like, wait a second. There's a lot of requests that came in I didn't see, but it also puts dehydrates and stuff on there too. I just did I miss I missed a hydrate. And I clicked the button, so that was Code Weep. Cheers on that. PS Powers. And Cheers Fest Reader on the. All right.
Getting weird for people. I need to watch you eat an onion. All right, Michael, eat the onion. Yay! Good. That's the one I came down here for. I just wanted to see that. Onion. He is literally insane.
Okay.
It was good? Mm-hmm. You're gonna keep eating into it? Oh, look at that. I just do this all the time. Yeah, only you. Only you, Michael. Hi, chat. I second Kentucky Powers. You're stirring.
I'm just waiting for the build up.
Yeah.
Because when you break the onion and it cuts. No, what are you doing? You're cheating.
How's it cheating? No, eat the onion.
You're trying to wash it down.
Asshole.
You said you were going to eat the onion. You said you're going to wash it down.
You need to wash it down with your meat. I would drink something with it. No.
No, you didn't. Now you say that.
Now.
Like I didn't. What I actually meant was that that I cut it up into small little bits and fried them in a pan.
Is that a white onion? No, it's a black onion. You're colorblind. Are you nuts? It's it's an onion.
Is that what? No, I think it's I think a yellow onion, but
red onion.
I'm slowing down.
How fast do I have to eat?
How's your nose feel?
It's clear. Yeah, in a second it's gonna be. I'm having a drink though. Cheater. It's not cheating. Cheater. This isn't a competition. Yes, it is. Go upstairs, Adam. Okay. Bye bye. Yeah, just focus on the camera.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, we need we got Michael there. There we go.
What? No.
Hold on. What's the wrong one?
It's food.
This is just bite. Yeah. It's like the fumes over here are actually becoming like rough.
Oh no, my eyes watering. Don't mind.
Just
There's enough onion. Can I stop eating the onion now?
okay. Where are you gonna put it?
Oh. ASMR onion eating. Oh,
What is that with Don't Easy?
it does. Usually, though, I'm eating wild onions. This one's big.
You feeling okay?
Mm-hmm. Your eyes water if we keep it down here.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
I'll do it with a wild onion. Yeah, go find a wild onion.
It's freaking middle of every day.
No, it would be rough to do the whole thing. All right. Derpy reminding us that she loves us. Okay. Your breath might. I think his breath's gonna stink for a week. No, there's my cup. I want to make sure. Did I miss a? No, it was a hydrate, so I can do that too quick. Because I need. Michael probably wants to see what we're gonna work on next.
He's working
on that. Niski says your breath might stink tomorrow. I said it'd be for a month longer than that, but
wait, you've eaten more onion than that on like after it's cooked.
Yeah, but like a cooked onion mixed with stuff. A cooked onion is very different from a raw onion.
I mean, raw onion on a salad.
Okay, well, we're gonna do the first derpy. So the request is Derpy reminding us that she loves us.
Yay! It got a big heart. And socks.
No.
No, that's
why would socks do that?
She's holding a big sock or a big heart.
Okay, wait, nope. All right. All right, we're gonna
don't ruin this.
Nope.
You're gonna ruin this person's request.
No, because that's how she says that she loves you. She's giving you socks.
No, she wears the socks.
Okay, so she's gonna give you. No. So we're doing this because this is what Michael wants.
No, this isn't what I want.
That's what you said.
She's wearing socks, holding a big heart. With she got the little bows on the socks.
Flurry heart?
No, not
Nurse Red Heart?
No, a heart. Not that heart. No. Stop it. Now I'm just thinking mouth-holds sure are cute. No. It's like, ooh. This came out of a pony person.
Yes, she's and she's she's hungry.
Why would eating an onion send me to the hospital?
Oh, we're actually do the thing. So okay, so Rise, she loves us.
Just full on pizza from earlier is bothering me more than anything. My stomach is already pretty full.
My nose feels weird, and it's in your.
I'm already. It's already passed. Yeah, I don't even.
It's Kentucky Powers.
Kentucky Powers.
I don't think he's human.
It's an onion.
Which is the same thing as Kentucky Powers. I'm guessing cyanide falls into some kind of a group.
You know I eat the seeds in the apple core.
Yeah, I know.
Have to throw it away.
Yeah. Yeah, thankfully he has his own bathroom.
I do. It's very nice. You eat chicken bones? I mean, I made broth. Oh, I don't know if you cook the chicken bones enough. Yes, there you go. Go hard, and she could like wrap herself around the heart.
I have an idea.
Is she gonna wear socks in your idea?
No.
She should be wearing socks. Derpy wants to really show she loves us. She'd be wearing socks, little bows on them.
No, that sounds like somebody whose wife wants to try to be sexy,
No,
and what you're asking is
like
you're
the front of a Valentine's Day card. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, because you're trying to be sexy, so you're wanting to say, "Derpy, I need you to show that you love me, but in a sexual way."
No, it's in a kid's card on Valentine's Day way. Perfectly innocent.
Yeah. So when's the court date?
Tuesday.
I did get some in the mail for potential jury duty coming up.
Oof.
I don't mind. Actually, I found it very fun last time.
I still have managed to avoid that my entire life. I don't know how.
Because for one, you just moved a bunch, but
Yeah.
no, I did it the one time, and it was interesting. So I don't mind. Well, I wasn't actually called up. I had to.
What don't I eat?
If it has the word food somewhere in it, then he likes it.
I mean, if it's something that is actually considered food by at least a fair number of people, I will try it at least once.
Fair number. Okay, so if we all gather together and then we say that
no, you would have
that
it would have to have been eaten by those people too. You can't just say
no. Now you're adding more context. You keep adding context to things.
No, lying that something is food is not it's admitting that it's food.
Because I think ricin is food.
No.
So I think you need to chomp on a little bit.
Isn't that the name of those little chocolates?
Ricin, the stuff from Breaking Bad.
You know. Michael is a goat, confirmed. I'll eat a tin can. Can't stop me. You should definitely be wearing socks though. But I don't know, the 1,000-year-old egg, I'd probably pass on that. That seems like somebody's just daring somebody to eat something that clearly isn't actually food. She's trying to eat the heart. Yeah, I don't know past that. I like to try new things. I just like trying things. The heart might be candy. You don't know. She's seen tiny ones, and she's like, "This all hearts are candy." And she wants candy. Now, growing up, the wild onions, they were much smaller. You could basically eat one in a bite. But me and my siblings, we would just run around the yard looking for them. And we would eat them because they were quite tasty. I don't think I've ever seen wild onions up this far north. You guys do get blackberry bushes up here, right?
Remember, you lived in the boonies. We're living in a city area. Trying to find wild fruits and vegetables is going to be a lot harder of a thing in the suburbs.
I suppose you're right.
Over.
Blackberries and wild onions were mostly what we could find in the wild. Saw toadstools everywhere, but we were told we don't eat those.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
It looked tasty. I wanted to try them just to check. They always look so nice and fluffy and tasty. But my mom said no. I never did. She's got them on that heart. Did any of you guys like eat wild fruits and berries and stuff growing up?
We had a grandmother that had a small little garden at home, and she had like strawberry bushes and blueberry bushes, but they weren't wild. They were large bushes that were nearby, and she would make pies and stuff with it.
Whether they start out wild?
I don't know.
And then she just, because that's a lot of times people would just like, there's wild blackberries over here. We make preserves from it. Like, just because it grew wild doesn't mean people didn't like, oh, that's where you can get the blackberries at. You only live once, Michael. Eat the toadstool. My understanding was if you eat the toadstool, that life gets cut a little shorter. Or at the very least, you end up with a horrible case of diarrhea. Yeah, you had wild blackberries and elderberries. Ooh, elderberry. That sounds tasty. No, it was always blackberries with blackberries grew wild all over Kentucky. Pretty healthy leaf as well. I kind of want to make a blackberry wine.
No, Michael.
Pretty tasty. She's gonna eat it. She's gonna get it. He's like, I don't want to eat this hard.
No, well, she loves you because she wants to consume the love.
The love.
She wants to be changeling.
She thinks they're cool.
Kind of got those front teeth. Either that or her teeth are stuck and she's just desperately trying to get them out.
He's like, no, guys, help.
Help.
I bit this hard thinking it was candy. It is not candy. It's wood.
Help me. Well, like, it actually would be more like,
just know, everyone, if you ask him to do something with Derpy, he's going to
help me. Help me.
He's
help me. It's hard.
He likes
I thought it was candy.
Dance background ponies dance. Yes. They're just back there like losing their minds.
They are. I think
Twilight just killed herself.
They all kill themselves at some point. Yeah, there's rarity there too.
Yeah, she just snapped her neck.
I'm getting very emotional because the onion.
I'm smelling anymore.
No, it's not smelling it. It's not the smell of onion. It's the feel of onion.
The feel of onion. Drink more mead. It'll clear you up.
Don't know that one. Okay. I just love this. He does. I did the random fast reader and the null and hydrate. Okay. AJ looking at a cow changeling in a tornado. A cow changeling, like an actual changeling, or
AJ looking at a cow / changeling.
What is
the cow? So it's a cow, but it's a changeling cow. I guess that is your changeling cow.
It's the only cow I have that fits within the aesthetic.
Arizona. Quick trivia question, Chad.
Oh, no.
What's Arizona's dad's name? He recently got added to the game, I think.
Thank you, Captain Wikipedia.
John can ask trivia questions, but I can't?
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, that's fair. Do you want wine or mead?
I prefer the mead.
No, I want to take the wine.
Have you tried mixing them?
Well, why would I do that?
Why did that stick?
Because everything sticks to these things. You know this.
But this one is supposed to be upside up, because what if it got stuff on it?
It doesn't have anything on it.
Well, not anymore, because you were on the floor.
I'm too drunk on onion.
I was waiting for you like 5 minutes from now. You're like, I'm gonna use the restroom. And I was gonna hear,
screaming, the onion. Oh god,
my rum onion. All right. Okay, we need a tornado. This, I don't know of one to pull from So I'm going to go and find one. I think I know of the right character for it. Maybe
Character for what?
a tornado. There's got to be a unit in Dota that does tornadoes.
You're on the right track, Sir Edward. Arizona's dad is named after a state, which makes a lot of sense.
Well, it's not going to be any with multiple words. His name's Nevada.
No.
Texas wouldn't make any sense.
It's Texas.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
That's stupid.
He's big.
Yeah, that doesn't matter because it's stupid.
No, it's definitely not Minnesota. Minnesota the cow. I think her mom's named after her state too, but I can't remember. Can't remember the mom's name. I think she might be Nevada or something. I remember the dad's name's Texas because they actually added him as a playable character.
There's gotta be a Dota something character that has a tornado as a thing.
It does. Yeah, probably. I think so.
Pennsylvania.
Spin move.
Pennsylvania sounds more like a female name if it was going to be like if a mother or
I
something.
can't figure out what the mom's name is. I thought it was like Nevada or something. Hi.
If we need to, can anybody figure out what that might be? Otherwise, if anybody can figure out if there's one with a tornado, otherwise I can try making one.
She's based off of Applejack.
Are those character names Whirlwind stuff? No, it's not. Yeah, it's about a specifically character name. Because I have to open up specific files, so if I don't know of one, it'd just be Goose Chase.
Actually, her mom's name is Minnesota.
It's at least a good name.
Yes. So Texas is her father, her mom's Minnesota.
So opposite ends of the center of the state, the country.
She's somewhere in the middle.
I think this one. Ground smoke. Yes.
But she's definitely more like her father than her mom. Which is kind of funny because she's so tiny. You were half right. Yeah. Got the mom's name. I'm assuming you meant to say bad tornado as opposed to a bat tornado. Because I feel like that's the next sci-fi movie. Batnado. Yes. I'd watch Batnado. That'd be a cool like Halloween film.
See, that's the whole thing. Oh, that actually makes sense. Oh no, it's because this is emit instantly. I need to do emit continuously and have it be much faster than that. Time random. We'll have them live for anywhere from 2 to 4 seconds. Okay. And then
I kind of want to see Batnado now. Why would you want to see Batnado? Bitch, I like the fact that it was you, Fidget, that just accidentally said bat puts a smile on my face. Hide your mangoes. They're after all the mangoes. Yeah.
Oh, so I definitely need to keep that up. What was a 4?
That's a good tornado. It's a serviceable tornado at the very least. Oh.
No, that's a little too wide. I can actually fix the speed part of it in a sec. But emit continuously. Oh, because it ran out. Oh, it should be lifetime random. It should have died.
That would be cool. I've seen videos of bats like swarming out of caves. It's pretty neat.
Emit rate. Why is it dying? It should be not dying. That's what this is for. Lifetime random. Oh. There we go.
Did it.
I have to tell it to die. I mean, I gave it a time, but I didn't give it a property of how to die. And that is why it's having problems. Okay.
Sir Edward, I love the request. You know what I'm thinking of. I'm afraid I don't.
Oh. It's kind of a
Big.
It's a little bright.
Trust me, you know. Sir Edward wants derpy and socks with bows and a little hoodie, and Sir Edward wants her to like be kissing another derpy who is also wearing
There we
socks. Okay, that is
That actually looks pretty good.
yeah. Arizona's just looking at it.
It's kind of legit.
Arizona's like, no,
You're going in
I
there.
am a tiny cow.
You're going to go in the tornado. Let's actually just shrink it down a little bit widthwise.
Como. It's like AJ just sees Arizona whipping by. It's like, I think that's my spirit animal. Not their tornado.
Them dare tornadoes.
Their tornado. Good times.
Right, that's the wrong one. There. Okay, so Arizona.
Like, no, I don't want to go in the tornado. No, you can't make me. Oh, you go in the tornado. I guess he's throwing a fit. It's spooky in there. I used to think as a kid it'd be super fun to like ride inside of a tornado.
Oh no. There's a lot of other shit in there. The tornado's less of a problem. It is the other crap being thrown around.
You just need like yourself a little egg pod so you can just like ride the tornado. Woohoo! Because I would hear these stories on television where like this kid got sucked up by a tornado and thrown 300 yards in this direction and he survived.
Yeah, but this is the person that like wrote in a lot of other stuff. Like you or like barrels and stuff for fun.
Yeah, I'm like it sounded like fun to me to be inside of a tornado.
Okay, for one, I need to be actually like above.
Oh, that's trippy. Like that.
I need it for the.
I'm mesmerized.
Actually, am I going the wrong way with this? Oh, I'm going the right way. Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way.
She's fighting the tornado. She's like, "You won't control me, tornado."
You know what? Screw. I don't even know why I'm doing it like that. I'm just going to do it like this.
How is everyone tonight on this wonderful Friday? Got the horses dancing and eating pizza, and Derpy's eating a heart.
Ooh, that was not what I wanted to. Actually, no, it's fine. Okay.
I remember the last time we drank 2 bottles of wine. It was a fun night.
Oh no, I was slurring my speech, and that was a rough night. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to have AJ looking.
AJ's gotta be like, look at that thing. Look at that thing there.
Hooey, look at them cow go. Okay.
Don't flip. You gotta be pointing at like tornado. That's a tornado right there. Look at that tornado.
It's like she's longingly.
I wish I could be in the tornado. Granny said no.
It's pretty good.
So, I think this is exactly what you wanted.
It is.
There you go, legendary jelly.
Actually turned out better than
Yeah,
I thought it was going to.
It's pretty amazing.
Gonna change one thing.
Hmm? So many changing.
It got the whole farm.
Oh, moose.
Oh no! Oh, let go of the moose.
Super spinny moves. That's how I make milkshakes. There we go. Let's Spring break just started? How? Literally already spring.
There we go.
We're about ready to have a blizzard, and you're talking about spring break.
Look at all cows.
No, all the cows.
So
That
many.
is how you make ice cream.
Actually, hold on. Actually, I find this better. Like, so it's just Applejack's on here. It's like, cow.
She
Cow.
She won bingo.
Cow. Like, she's just. She has no object permanence, and the cow's gone.
That kind of reminds me of a thing we used to do as a kid that is definitely dead now because of cell phones. Did you ever do travel bingo as a kid?
Yeah, to some degree or another, yes.
Yeah, like there used to be these bingo cards that you would basically play with in the car on long car trips as kids. And when you spotted something on the car trip, you would check it off on your bingo box. And this was something to keep kids entertained in the car while on long trips. Now kids have cell phones, so you don't really need it anymore. That's definitely something that was kind of neat. It's almost certainly gone now. So Sir Edward once her in socks, kissing another derpy who is wearing a hoodie. That is what Sir Edward wants. I can only assume you will do as he requests. I mean, it is his request, so you gotta give her socks. That is not socks. Are they kissing on the moon? Because that's okay. Oh, with the moon in the background. I get it. It's a nice moonlit night. Some derpy kisses.
Michael, like, every time I hear you say that stuff, all I want to do is just make it worse.
I know you do, but I still hope one day you will be less cruel. And I just hope for derpy kisses. Yep. Cardboard cards with red plastic covers that slide over the individual items. Oh yeah, so you do remember them. I don't know what the average age of the people of this audience is, but it definitely feels like something that's not going to be around much longer if they're still around at all.
What is it?
Those bingo cards.
Well, yeah, because
kids just
traveling
have cell phones now.
Yeah.
Or their portable switches.
Or even for me, like, it was the old Game Boys. Like, one of my favorite, like, animated little cartoons was saying, like, every 90s kid, and it was playing the Game Boy and using the random streetlights you went by to actually see the screen. Mm-hmm. And, like, because you couldn't see it unless light went by, so you'd have a moment to read what was on the screen because there was no backlight.
Yeah,
it was rough.
That was a decision they made. Though I do remember my parents, I did have a Game Boy, but it was the one that, the big chonker brick. It took 4 AA batteries, and my parents would always buy, like, the dollar store batteries. So I got, like, 2 hours of use out of those batteries before they needed more batteries. Because I used to think that those old bricks just ate batteries, but the truth was my parents just bought cheap batteries.
Although they did eat batteries.
Yeah, but I guess it was a little bit of both. They ate batteries and my parents bought cheap batteries, so couldn't shell out the extra buck for the Duracells. Hmm?
Let's check something.
Yep. Fat pony with cake. Oh, fidgets.
We're working into that.
I'm just reading ahead.
Let's cheat.
Oh, I'm reading the next page of the book. I'm the old man around here. You young whippersnappers don't know the joy of near-death adventures playing outside.
Oh, that was Michael's childhood.
Yes, I have described as such. My parents did not like us in the house during the day. Not because they were like, kids need to play outside. It was more like, we don't want you near us. We wish to enjoy ourselves. Like, if you had parents who wanted you to play outside and they went outside with you, congratulations. You have the amazing parents. If they just wanted you outside but they stayed inside, they just wanted you out of the house. Let's be honest. They just wanted you somewhere away from them. They weren't going outside. They were going to watch Gilligan's Island for the next 3 hours. I did. No, why is Derpy burning in the sun?
She's just doing it.
She's in there. She was supposed to be wearing socks and kissing other Derpies.
Well, she could wear socks, but they would have already burned.
Is he still be kissing another Derpy? Wow, burning in the sun. I'm gonna get what I can get.
This light is... Oh.
Yeah, they just didn't want you underfoot. My parents wanted me back home for supper. And at that point, I was okay to be in the house, but they mostly wanted me out somewhere else, which meant me playing in the sewage runoff at the creek. In the creek or whatever. They didn't care. Yay, wine. Arson? No, arson is bad. Though my mother did tell me the story of how she did start a forest fire when she was a kid. Like, they got in big trouble. If she ever comes up here, she can tell you that story. She's told it to me several times where her and a friend of hers like started a forest fire. Apparently when my mom was younger, she was a bit of a troublemaker. Can she make us cobbler again? I could make you that cobbler if I thought people would actually eat it.
It was good.
It was good, but we don't want to eat sweets here.
Not normally, no.
I'd have to run to the store to... I got like 90% of the stuff, but I don't have a can of fruit filling, so like...
No, you got other stuff you're going to be doing tomorrow.
What am I going to be doing tomorrow? Oh, the booze.
Yeah. And it's already going to be a mess that's probably going to last way too long. I know you...
What are you talking about?
Like you're going to be doing it until like 1:55 and then be like, oh God.
It takes like 3 hours. Yeah. If I start in the morning, I'll get it done roughly when people start arriving. I did call or talk to the one guy. Forgotten his name now. You know what I'm talking about. He's coming. Michael, no. Hi, Giz. Don't make it tomorrow. Giz already has sweets. That's fine. I'm not going to make it tomorrow. I don't have the stuff anyways, and I'm not going out after the blizzard. That's up to you guys to go out after the blizzard. Is that your stomach?
That was yours.
No, it wasn't. Pretty sure.
Okay. There we go.
No, why is she... No. This isn't what you wanted at all. You wanted Derpy's kissing with socks.
Sorry, we're on a scale of 1 to 10. How close is this?
No. This is the second time you've heard Derpy.
The second time?
Yeah, and this tonight.
I made her gnawing on a heart.
Yes.
That's a negative one.
She got stuck on the heart. Somebody directly requested.
He gives it 11. So okay, see, I did good.
No, I didn't wear socks. Can she wear socks?
Oh yeah, no, it's getting faster.
in the sun? No.
You know how to make this better?
What's that? I don't actually. You know what? I don't want to know because better normally is worse for you. I'm gonna slow down on the wine.
See, this is going, but there's this problem. Sun's going boom.
No. She's becoming a princess. That's what's happening.
Look at her in the corner.
Sun princess.
Look at her.
You mean? Why do you guys put up with him? Why do you guys subscribe and watch him?
I can make this better.
Tortures Derpy. Not his cute little scratchy nose. Good little nose. It's like he's dancing.
I'm in danger.
Poor Derpy. Because he is a pwn. You put up with him because he's a pwn? You are a pwn now.
I commandeth thee to shrink.
He is the pwn. He's a pwn pusher.
Now she's naked.
She's got no sun. Very glowy.
She's like, oh no.
Her arms are unusually long for some reason.
No, they're not unusually long. They're bent at a weird angle. They should be bent more like this.
Yes, very cool.
Okay, well, no, she's fine. She's hanging out. Okay. Oh, it went out.
Cool silhouette.
What happened there? Oh, I'm in the smoke.
The tornado.
Like you can see, like, I can find the escape. I know.
Just saw a cow whip by. It's like, oh no.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna.
Derpy is now the princess of the sun. Yes, she gained sun powers. You drank so much Sunny D. This is just what happens when you drink too much Sunny D. Should have gone with the purple stuff.
Okay.
Wait, is Luna the purple stuff?
Maybe.
Makes sense.
All right. So I got that one done. Bat pwn with a cake.
Bat pwn with the cake.
I feel like I always have to default to this one because I don't have any other.
Well, I mean, bat pwns. That's your standard bat pwn. That's a good bat pwn.
I was just annoying because I always had to like undress the bat pwn, which is kind of weird.
Necessary. If it makes you feel better, you can always put socks back on her.
Well, no, it's actually what I really want is one that had a better mane than just like the Mohawk.
That's like the Spitfire mane.
Yeah, it is the Spitfire mane, but it's having just different selections. But there are other bat pwns out there. The problem is they're almost all OCs, and I prefer not to random grab OCs because some people get immensely defensive about things. Like I like setting Derpy on fire, but at least I'm only offending him, and that's fine. No. But if I were to like suddenly do something wrong to somebody's OC or outside their character, some people get super defensive about that stuff.
I guess I've seen people get weird about ponies before in a aggressive way.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's part of the brony definition is you have to be offended easily and aggressively. And only about weird things. Like everything else, no problem. Like You can say something super offensive and they're like, oh, it's okay. Love and tolerate. And then somebody's like, yeah, I think the OC's mane could have been a different color. And then like that person's in jail for murder. Like the love and tolerate thing is such bullshit for the community. It's hilarious.
I mean, it's a fine sentiment.
It's love and tolerate as long as it's them talking about two other people having a dispute. Do not offend that person. They'll love and tolerate the shit out of you.
my personal philosophy on tolerance is definitely reflected in the,
Do you need extra context for that, Jelly? If you want to.
The paradox of tolerance. If you don't know what that is, it's quite interesting.
It feels to me like it's the quote from the father in Austin Powers.
What's that?
It's one of my favorite quotes of like, there's only two things in this world for which I cannot stand, like people that are intolerant of others and the Dutch. And I feel that that's broken.
But I just love his face and all today.
Yeah. Because that is what bronies are. They're exactly the same. Like, I hate people that hate other people, but if you make fun of ponies, I will beat the crap out of you. It's like, oh my god, you can't be both.
No, don't make fun of ponies. How dare you? What did ponies ever do to you? Except consume your life.
All right, so they need cake. I think there's only like one.
What the heck is that?
I mean, bat pony with a cake.
So she eat
It's
that
pound cake.
Okay, at least do carrot cake. Oh, we crashed it.
I did.
Actually, carrot cake is the father. Pumpkin cake is the child. It's cupcake, carrot cake, pound cake, and pumpkin cake. Here's some trivia for you.
It has to be okay.
What was Cupcakes or Mrs. Cake's original name?
Karen.
No. Leave it in the chat too. What was
Beyonce?
What was Mrs. Cake's original name before she changed it after getting her cutie mark? It's pony trivia. Colorado.
I like Colorado. Yeah.
It's not a state. That was the cow. Chef Ross
good.
World. Yep, there you go. You got it, Alex. No, you got it right.
Wait, did it save?
Some people-
Oh, it didn't save Bapone. Okay, so I got to load back in Bapone. I thought it might have, but
Which kind of established the lore that ponies' cutie marks often match their names because they change their names after getting their cutie mark. Sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of it, sure, or they did it like once, but like Fluttershy.
Yeah.
Did she decide to name herself Shy?
She might have. I mean, Scootaloo never changed. None of the CMC changed their names. That's
Then why isn't there somebody called like Super Briefy Flex Bro? Like the people that are like, dude, I'm totally bro, and like I'm gonna definitely show it in my
change their names or
name.
not. This is Cake chose to change her name. I mean,
Who would want to name this of Mrs. Cake?
well, her name was Cupcake. She was just Mrs. Cake,
It sounds like
but her name was Cupcake.
it just implies like the biggest muffin top. Like it definitely are.
I think like
Lechon.
Applejack's mom, she was Pear Butter, but she went by the name Buttercup.
MILF.
That's the only name they really knew her by. Bulk muscles. There was bulk biceps. So.
But Bulk Biceps wasn't his official name. It was the fandom name.
Snowflake was the fandom name. His official name was Bulk Biceps.
Do horses have biceps?
He did. Did you see the muscles on
Do
the
horses though?
I guess. I don't know. He big muscles. His official name was Bulk Biceps.
Wait, what?
The horses have biceps.
But into two heads.
It's still a bicep.
The lateral head contains a large percentage of type 1 myofibers.
Mm. Well, let's look at this horse. Where's the horse bicep? Yeah.
Because if as long as it's not in the wrong spot.
Well, it should be on the front, right?
You would think that this is tricep, so I'm thinking that it there's probably called a bicep of some sort, or the tricep is the equivalent. That horse is very patient. Because like it'd be weird if like if you say somebody is very handy, where do you think that term came from?
They're good with their hands.
So if you go to a pony and say you're very handy,
it's just they look at you weird because they're very hoofy.
Very hoofy. They're
very good with their hooves.
No, that sounds dangerous.
Or if they're a unicorn, they're very. You're very horny.
You cracked yourself up way too much.
These horny unicorns.
Like, okay. Oh, you know, this time I'm gonna actually save it.
Mane looks like it's like soft serve ice cream, not a pile of poop.
How about pancake?
Pancake.
Is that a type of cake?
It is a type of cake. You do have cake though.
It is a cake. No, it's cake. It's cake.
Okay, you got a candle in it though. It's got to be a birthday cake.
Thank you very much, Hot Rod, for the resub 26 months too. Very much appreciated. Holy moly guacamole brony 26 months. Hello chat. Yes, hello.
Hello, charging.
I was charging doing.
This is a big pancake. Oh, cool. Not a tiny pancake. You gotta hold it in your mouth. How are you guys? We are good. We've been drinking meat and wine. It's hit me a little hard, so I'm taking a break. Sounds yummy. It is. I made it myself. It's a hobby, I guess.
I got this in my hand, so choose jelly.
It's a hobby that only requires my attention once every other week for a few hours.
That's still a lot of time. And choose fidget in the water.
You want to make meat? It's not hard. It's just water, honey, and yeast. I do recommend getting decent.
You can say that, but there's still a process, the other utilities that you need, when, what, why. You need to know all the other stuff. You have an actual thing. You have a specific jug that's for it with a topper.
It's an airlock.
Yeah, but you got to know how it works.
Yeah, you put water and it keeps there.
No, but that's still. That's like me trying to explain how it would animate. Like,
no, it's not nearly that complicated.
No, but I'm saying it's like you say things, but you're speaking from a point of already knowing what you're doing.
Yeah, but you put water and honey in a big old jar. You measure it out properly. And
yeah, but measure it out. What's the amount?
It's like making a cake.
But what's the amounts in it?
It's no more difficult than making a cake.
But you got to know how much of each to put in.
That's true with a cake.
How long do you? Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like you're making it sound super simple.
Is it easy making a cake?
Your first batch was not very good.
That's because the yeast was wrong.
Yeah, see, now you got to know about all that stuff.
I did have to go out of the way to get decent yeast. And it was okay. John said he liked the original batch better.
Well, yeah, because you added a ton more honey to offset it.
Yeah. I liked it.
Okay, so Bat Pony.
So much drunk.
Bat Pony is like so excited. She's
just so happy. She got cakes. Like, what are these? Pancakes? That sounds like a cake to me. You need a candle in it, though.
Why?
It's for birthday.
Didn't say. I just said it was cake.
They said it's for their sister's birthday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
See a candle. Or a road flare. Some sparklers. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
There we go.
It's perfect.
He's a little big.
The cake is going to be a bit waxy. That's okay. It might smell of strawberries. Let's send a candle.
Okay.
That pony is 1 year old.
It's when those guppies like surprise you. I don't know, I'm doing that wrong.
Wait. Of him? They wanted a picture of him for their sister's birthday?
That's weird.
I
I think that onion's hitting you.
Oh, Giz.
I mean, you're in your stomach going rumbling.
Oh, that's all the booze more than the onion. You don't drink a lot of fruit juice. Then I kind of down like.
If you're talking to me, years ago I used like probably 2015, 2016 and before, I used to get DMs and messages quite often from people requesting specific types of art. None of it was commissions. Well, every now and then there was a request for commissions, but almost all of it was, hey, can you make this very specific thing with an OC? One person wanted me to make this like super detailed backstory for their whole OC in a full animated thing and for free. Like, and it would have been like months of work. And they're like, but I don't have any money. Can you just do it? I never respond to those.
You wouldn't. It wasn't for free. You were going to get paid in experience dollars and like thank you points.
If I were to do every message that was sent to me for a request, I would have literally done nothing else. I would have been all horrible content, and all it would have done was imply that I do that and gotten more of it. It's stupid. I've done a couple requests before, but it was early on, and I was taken advantage of a little bit because I was just I didn't expect people to ever care, so it was just surprising that anybody did. But then it got very excessive very quickly.
Would it work if I made I'm just gonna say gallons of strawberry puree syrup? Two things. It would work to make alcohol. You'd essentially be making a strawberry wine, not so much a mead. And if you used strawberry syrup, if the syrup had any kind of, if you were just buying it from the store, if the syrup had any kind of preservatives in it, it would not work. Because the preservatives exist solely to kill off things like yeast. So anytime I was buying fruit juice to make wine, I had to be very certain that the fruit juice didn't contain any preservatives in it. Otherwise, it wouldn't have worked. I actually have to go to the Hy-Vee nearby to get purified water, because if I use the water from the tap, the chlorine in the water would kill the yeast, so I can't use tap water to make the meat or the wine.
That's kind of the point of the chlorine and all that other stuff.
They put a lot of stuff in stuff to prevent yeast from doing anything. No, I boil the water, sugar, and chopped strawberries to make the syrup. Well, are you using tap water or are you using like store-bought purified water? Because that does matter. Like if you're making your own syrup from fresh strawberries, then that's fine. But you can't use tap water. She's excited.
Well, thing is it was still too much of a paste. It's supposed to be
She
a
got
lot
a lot
less
of
than that.
ooze. I could use purified, yeah. Then you could make strawberry wine from the syrup. You'd probably dilute it with some water. And you would probably want to wait to measure out, because it would basically tell you what your end percentage would be. And if you're going with a wine, you'd probably want it over 10%. But you could make wine from that, yeah. Super excited. She's like so the cakes. And a little dollop of butter. Who doesn't like butter? I like the little mouth. She's cute.
We gotta make the Michael mouth.
The Michael mouth. I like the super focused and super happy. It's like so okay. What's happening?
Apparently her left eye's broken. I probably did an override. What's this looks like?
No, because I did. Gonna get cake.
So come out with that. Keep giving me. Eat that cake.
No, like I would love to be able to just go to the store and buy a bunch of like Fruity Pebbles syrup.
I think about it is actually funny with this is that she's like super excited. She's like, I'm gonna eat that cake as a tornado is just blaring in the background. She's like, I don't care, I'm gonna eat my cake.
Didn't they have a Fruity Pebbles mead at the Renaissance Fair?
No.
Oh, they did. I remember something Fruity Pebble.
There was
wrong
at one of the kiosks where we were getting other drinks, not mead. We were getting something else. I think they had some fancy, weird name drinks, and some of them were fruity. And I think one of them might have been a Fruity Pebble. It was I can't
because they do have.
I remember the name of it by the pickle stand.
They do have Fruity Pebble syrup at Walmart, and I've been thinking about getting that to flavor mead.
I mean, the stuff that you brought us the one time for pancakes.
Similar.
That was just pure cornstarch.
Maybe.
Or pure cornstarch.
I thought that was good. No,
it all tasted like artificial cardboard.
Yes, it's delicious.
It was so bad.
I hate it.
And it was like it was syrup that also had like glitters and stuff mixed in.
I was trying to make things fun.
Yeah, it's fun to look at, except for when you poop out, it's like in like chunky bits, and you knew when you took a poop later, it was going to look the same.
The stars would still be on the poop.
Yes. Like, what did it do to my insides?
I tried to make things fun. And like,
you did, because we made fun of you the whole time.
I ate it.
All right, we got that one done.
Cotton candy syrup.
I think I did. Yeah, fidget and hydrate. Okay, so we need Winnie the Pooh, and I know there was context, but now it's lost. I
thought it was tasty. I thought it was fun.
Smash's best pony with two open hands. Okay, so Smash. Okay, so Michael, we need to smash best pony.
Wait, that's probably a stallion. Probably like
okay.
Soren or something.
So I'm going to say right now that you're in a conundrum.
Yeah.
Because if you say that a stallion is best pony, then you are going to be on record as saying stallion is best horse. So now you have to figure out the middle ground. Like, which one are you being crushed? Oh, it's okay. So while you're doing that, like Winnie's going to start warming up his arms here.
A changeling, probably a changeling.
A changeling?
Yeah.
But okay, so the changeling became Derpy.
No,
because the changeling can be anything, right?
No, the changeling is a changeling. Or Soren.
So so Soren is best pony.
No,
that's what it is. He says best
Soren
pony.
Can get crushed by Winnie the
Pooh. No, it says by best horse is getting crushed. So whoever you say is considered best horse. So are you saying Soren is best horse?
Don't crush Derpy.
What?
Leave Derpy alone.
No, I'm not gonna crush.
Leave her alone.
I'm gonna crush whoever you say is best pony.
Don Knox.
You've actually said that before, I think.
Find Don Knox.
If you make it difficult, then I pick.
No. The G-Man. Just have him strangling the life from the G-Man. And then now.
No, it has to be a horse.
He could be a horse. I don't know those hands. They're terrifying.
Come to poo.
You gotta give him some cocaine. Cocaine bear.
Come to poo.
just give him
Poo loves you.
No.
Do you like poo? Come poo, why don't you give you a big old
Like
smooch?
everybody loves the pool.
I took a poo. I didn't wash my hands. Come to poo.
Oh, just give him like Dr. Who's.
So you're saying a stallion is the best horse?
Yeah.
Okay. There's no upgraded version of that model, so I'm gonna grab a different one.
Wait. No, you asked. You asked which one.
I just wanted to get your answer.
I said. You've already set her on fire. Lean made her stuck on.
No, I'm not gonna choose Derpy.
Gotta scroll down the chat.
No.
Like having a conniption. Starlight is a good pony. He's a good pony. I'm not gonna give him any ideas, but Rainbow Dash is best pony. I like Rainbow Dash. I was put under pressure. This is a hostage situation. Lyra? No, not Lyra. She's a good
You were
phone.
being
I
bad.
called you a phone.
Yeah, Don Knox.
No,
Well, that's-
Dr.
you
Who
dragged
for
it-
sword and gave you options. It's not. He's ready to go on an adventure.
No. Bad poo.
He's gonna ride a pony. Why is she as big as he is?
Because Christian server.
No, leave Lyra alone. Didn't do no pony wrong. She's just trying to be cute. Look at her. No. She seems unusually large, being next to Pooh, who is weirdly small. I feel like she could kick his butt. Ditsy Doo is also a good horse, because the fan fiction I'm reading, she goes by Ditsy Doo in that book, mainly because she's like very much the mom, the Dinky Doo. So in my head, anytime Derpy is the mom character, she's Ditsy. Pony Source filmmaker has a bridal model. Yes, that is something worth bringing up. Did you download the bridle for the ponies?
Why?
Because Sunset says you should. Oh. She's human. Lyra believes she's human, so she's a good human pony. No, why is your face caving in? I don't like this. Stop being mean to Lyra. How happy she is. She just wants hugs. Oh, you put your cheeks. No, she got like, it's like a hamster. She stores oats in her cheek. Doing.
Thanks.
I don't like the things you're doing. She looks like she got stung by a bee now. Lyra grandma. Like, oh, dearie. Oh, poor Lyra. Why you gotta make her sad? Her little snoot. Lyra lost too many social credit points. Oh no. I feel like that's a reference to something that I do not get. It's okay. Ah.
Might not be able to do that with this one.
She is being attacked
Listen.
by Xi Jinping, so. That I do get. Because Winnie the Pooh is the leader of China. Chinese government's probably going to come after us now.
Oh, damn it. It doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't work with this model. I was trying to see if I could use the unless no, I bet you the script is very specific how it works, and I bet you it only grabs the very first thing in the list.
Don't worry, China has a Bernie network, and they've warned you.
I wanted to see if I could add the scale thing to squish the models.
Mm-hmm. Why would you want to squish Lyra? She's cute. Why is the pony cuteness not like overwhelming your senses, and you just want to be nice to the ponies? Not normal. I will be right back.
There we go. I feel like there's a subset of you that your favorite entertainment is whatever we can do to make Michael go, no. Because that's kind of what like my whole thing is too. There we go. Okay. This is bam, slow-mo. Blah. I can't really squish her face, so it's more of just like she just squish. Maybe she just really likes hands. Who enjoys this? You said too much squeak. Yes, that's why it's squeak. No, she's fine. She's just squeeze. He just wants to say, God pony. God pony. Does not a pet. Pooh is very stupid. All right, there we go. There's the thing. That was the last request I had, though. What you guys need to give us more. We need some more requests. We've had the main six dancing. We've got Applejack watching the cow go around with the tornado. We got the Celestia and Luna eating pizza. Derpy eating a heart. Bapon eating cake. It's a lot of eating, actually. Derpy. Where's Derpy? Oh, there she is. She's okay. Lyra fights back. I'm gonna guess against this. We'll have her do arrows because then she's. It's just, she goes like here. I know she's kind of angry. She's angry. Yeah, easier words for I say. That's fine. Oh no, she got big. When she get big? Well, anyway. Michael. So okay, she gets crushed. She was like boom, and so there's a boom, and she's like no. But Legendary Jelly did a request to fight back, and so she's like,
"Yay, good job! Survive the boom. Get him."
She's also got amazing neck strength.
Yeah, they have to. They hammer with those necks.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael's OC. Oh no, that would be a hard OC to make. It's like a bearded, weird bean thing.
Beans have nothing to do with it, but he likes beans.
I've only seen like 2 pictures of your OC, and one of them had beans.
Well, only 3 exist, so you've seen 3.
Yeah, which means beans already make up a large percentage.
Yes, it's true.
So, I mean, it's just an assumption I have to make. And then,
it made an OC due to community pressure. And it does exist.
I did the same thing, but it wasn't because
Well, you use it everywhere. And there's a source filmmaker model of it.
I only made it because people wanted a way to represent me in things, and they were using Rainbow Dash, and that's just weird. So the OC only exists so that people can do things.
He recolored Rainbow Dash.
But yeah, go horse.
It's a go horse. You should look outside right now.
Is it snowing?
Oh, the roads are already covered. And the blizzard,
it doesn't take much snow to cover a road.
the blizzard conditions aren't supposed to start for another 45 minutes.
Yeah, like the weather, it pays attention to the exact minute. Sometime tonight.
It's close. Before the stream is over, it's going to get pretty nasty out. Get him, Lyra. Look how cute she is. It's like a little gummy
I
bear.
think
A little hoof sticking out.
you can see that, Michael, but you know what he's doing?
Those hooves.
He's
He's not wearing pants.
Yeah, he's not wearing pants, but he's given.
I feel like he should be wearing pants.
He gets to do something you can't do.
No.
He gives Pony a hug.
No. I'm jealous of Pooh.
Yeah, because
I wish I was Pooh.
Are you jealous of Pooh because it gets to hug Pone, or because he's ripped?
The bone. He can deal with whatever that is.
Wouldn't you want to be that ripped
No.
and also castrated?
I mean, to maintain that level of muscle,
It would be a ton of work.
It would
You're
be
talking like what, 2 hours a day minimal?
the only people who can maintain that kind of like muscular figure are people without jobs.
Or that is their job.
Or that is their job. Like you cannot do a 9 to 5 or like most people an 8 to 5 anymore and do that at the same time. There's no way.
Well, you could, but it would be basically nothing but.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, it depends. I mean, if you did a physical job,
No. You ever seen a dude who works like at a dock? He doesn't look like that. He looks like me, but with larger arms. He's basically Pluto from Popeye.
well, also a lot of people at docks and stuff, they're built to do certain tasks,
Lift.
so their muscles are very
in their arms and
big.
legs. Yeah.
Well, not just in general; it's for that action. Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of different muscles.
Yeah.
So like you can look scrawny, but have a ton of
Yeah,
strength.
but I'm just saying, you're not that. You're Pluto from Popeye. That is an accurate representation of a dock worker. A big dude, he's strong, but he's got a gut. And, like, he's heavy set.
Okay. So the next one I have is necromancy.
You know that pony from the Buck game? She was a good necromancer pony. You gave her boobs to tell her to be good.
But it's to do necromancy. You're just saying bring in cute pone.
But yes, that's what this entire channel is. Let's be honest.
I was about to say, but you cheat anyway.
So
touche. Kind of. I mean, look, like Pooh's got Lyra in a chokehold.
I think there was an episode. That's actually a video you need to do. There is an episode of The Simpsons where Flanders actually steps on like an earthworm and goes to the minister to like confess how terrified he is that he accidentally, like, he's horrified that he accidentally stepped on an earthworm. You could do that, but with Fluttershy. Is that a video idea? I think people would watch it.
I think do you know how many times we brought up, is that a video idea on things, and they never happened because we got too many other things that we're trying to do at the same time?
What are you trying to do?
There was, what are the last stupid faces? Like the kicking back and forth? You're saying that needed to be a video.
I said it needed to be a short.
That's a video.
Not a video. That's like you take that and you throw like Ponyville behind it. Just trying to summon demons.
This texture doesn't have a, what do you call it? Clamped texture. So it's an infinite direction texture. So, well, actually it still is, because it looks like there's a little piece of it that's going out, and I know what's causing that.
There's that one video. It's like Applejack became an alicorn that recently got released. It's like a great mixed Granny Smith younger. It's like, bring Mom and Pa back. And then there's just a zombie invasion. It was a fun video.
There we go.
Have him resurrect in some sunset. Because she's dead.
I'm gonna try to make this kind of a fun light.
My hands smell every time I eat onion. My palms and my hands just start smelling like onion.
Palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti.
And onions. If I rub my palms on Mom's spaghetti, it'll season them.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like anytime I eat onion, my hands smell like onion for like the next 2 days, which is always fun.
So this is actually an interesting little thing. So this light, there is a light here, but because they're both of equal positive and negative value, it's actually negating each other. So if I hide this one, you can see the negative. If I hide this one, you can see the positive. But they're actually 100% canceling each other, which I wonder if it would be an interesting.
That's neat.
You could actually probably do like a really neat, like, watch this. This is going to actually, I think this is going to be kind of cool. If we spin this, then you get where when they match up,
It flickers.
and now, yeah, you can see like where it's canceling,
Mm-hmm.
but
Fold our knife is mercy. Oh. He does have a mercy bone somewhere.
okay. So for necromancy, we need to make it like super spoke. So we're gonna do like
Well, who's being brought back from the dead?
we're working on it. Okay.
Some of those cows.
So now she's got the like a.
Well, that is neat.
Yeah, cool.
That's cool.
Okay. And we're gonna bring back from the dead.
I was thinking like human sunset. Because she definitely killed her counterpart in the human world. that girl is dead.
I was gonna have Derpy bring back a muffin, but okay, we'll do that.
No, I like Derpy bringing back a muffin.
No.
Wait, come back.
I had that on there.
Come back.
No, we're doing sunset.
No, I want Derpy summoning a muffin. Who's gonna even summon sunset? Sunset.
Well, we know how she died.
That's about right. It's the homunculus from freaking Full Metal. Yeah.
Just make the like pit of raw ingredients.
Just a big old pile of goo. I'm drinking water from my Derpy thermos. There can be only one. Yeah, I like how they never explained what happened to the human sunset. You just assume she's like buried in a shallow grave under like a bridge somewhere. Didn't they? I never finished Equestria Girls, but in Equestria Girls, if anybody can answer this question, did they have for the final episode Sunset returning to Pony, like the Equestria? Because I've heard that somewhere, but I haven't confirmed it. They did? Yes. Okay. It wasn't the final episode? That's weird. Like, I know they had an episode where she returned for like a visit, but I mean like a permanent return. Like, she went back and stayed. Because I know she went back in an episode where she basically just picked up Starlight and then they went back to the human world. I did see, yeah, no, I remember the episode where, like, that's my favorite episode of Equestria Girls, where Twilight and Rainbow.
Because there was horses.
Well, because Twilight and Rainbow.
Because there was horses.
There was horses, yes. But Twilight and Rainbow Dash from the human world went to Pony World and became.
And did
ponies.
cute horse things.
Yes, and Twilight was all like,
So you're trying to make it sound like something else.
all of my things are horse things. And then Rainbow Dash, like, had her wings drooped by her side the whole time because she didn't really know how to use them. And it was kind of cute. I think the best part of that episode was Pinkie Pie. Horse Pinkie Pie came in and saw Rainbow Dash, human Rainbow Dash, turn to normal. It's like, hi, Rainbow Dash. And then she saw Twilight, but she was Unicorn Twilight. She's like, hello, pony I've never seen before. Because she's like, well, you can't be Twilight because Twilight has wings.
But then why didn't she freak out and see, like, new horse?
No, she's just like, hello, pony I've never seen before. That was a good episode. It had horse. I do kind of. There is G4 pony I've never seen. Mostly Equestria Girls and Pony Life. They did show her in the season finale of the main show at Twilight's coronation to become ruler of Equestria. She was in the audience. So she at least came back for that, but I always anticipated she would eventually just return to Equestria. Because what was really waiting for her after the high school thing? It didn't make sense that she stayed at the high school after the first movie.
After high school, she just gets a job and
It's just like,
has a family.
It's like, you can come back to Horse World. It's like, no. I'm old there. I'm a high school student here. It's like, okay, I guess. Is that how you know she's dead? Because her tongue's sticking out. Like, it's very Looney Tunes. I love it. Bleh.
No, it's because I know you like Blep.
This is dead Blep. That's human. So it's just Looney Tunes dead.
Oh, and the eyes have to be like. No, those are actually. Why is Convergence being goofy?
You don't just have X's. I actually think.
Okay. So you want to have. Then it's Pony Sunset doing it?
Why would Pony Sunset's the one who killed her?
Yeah, but she's going to be there. She's got a crown.
Oh, she's princess. Like, yeah, I don't know. I like to think she returned eventually. It didn't make sense for her to stay in human world. She probably had family and stuff that very much missed her. Because she was supposed to be like Celestia's #1 student at one point. And so her family was probably quite proud of her.
No, it's because she wanted to go to high school.
Well, she got banished.
To high school.
Reason. To a high school, yeah. You are banished to high school forever. No, anything but that. It's pretty tops cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah, it's one thing when you're in high school, but then when you're actually growing up and you realize how stupid you were, you're like, no, I don't want to deal with Zoomers.
Actually, I do miss the breakfasts. I love the high school breakfast.
Breakfast?
Yeah.
I never ate breakfast at home.
No, I get to school early enough to eat the high school breakfast because when
It was free?
No, I was working at McDonald's, so I had money. I had my own money because I was working at McDonald's like my last 2 years of high school. So I could afford to eat the breakfast at high school. It was pretty cheap. It was like $1.50. But for that $1.50, I got 2 sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits with a bowl of gravy that I dunked the sausage, egg, cheese biscuits into. I was a big boy in high school. I'm a big boy now, but I was a big boy in high school. And part of the reason was eating 2 sausage, egg, cheese biscuits every morning dunked in a bowl of gravy. I miss it so.
No, you shouldn't.
But it was so delicious. It was country gravy.
They had the same thing every morning?
Yep. Every school morning, I would get to school early. I'd drive with the intention of getting to school 30 minutes before I had to be there so that I could go get like breakfast at the school for $1.50 and get like the most delicious breakfast you could get for $1.50. Feel like if I ever like I'm on my deathbed, that's what I want to eat as my final meal.
Biscuits and gravy from that school?
I just 2 sausage, egg, cheese biscuits and a bowl of gravy to just dunk it into. That might explain the heart attack. No. That was way later. Did the music just bump up? I don't know.
No. Shouldn't have.
I don't know. It doesn't need to be bigger than a solar system. Our entire existence doesn't reach outside of our solar system. I liked the explanation for Equestria in the comic series that ran for a while called Anon's Pie Adventure, where Equestria is just Earth in the distant future that got pulled away from the sun by a large asteroid that passed nearby, and then the unicorns all came out of hiding to create a sun which saved the planet, but the humans affected by the sun's magic basically started exploding until they hid themselves in the rocks. And that Discord is one of the few humans that stayed behind.
Okay, so she's it's some kind of necromancy, I think.
I think this is like she's trying to bring somebody else back to life by sacrificing this body.
Sure.
He's like, I will make the Twinkies kid real. Specifically the Twinkie the Kid. Remember him? How do you not know who Twinkie the Kid is? You've had Twinkies, right?
Yeah, but I don't remember the mascot that you were apparently consuming.
Well, it's very important. Very important.
There she goes. She's like there can only be one of me. I'm double powerful. And so she's like swinging, getting ready, and then she like whoops.
she's very bad at her job.
It's okay because it got better. But then she's like, I love necromancy.
Yay, necromancy.
Yay. And then
I'm doing this for you, Gam Gam.
Oops.
And Canon Luna does not just manipulate the moon, she also moves the stars around. Yeah, that is true. She's definitely more powerful than Celestia when she's transformed. But she has to eclipse the sun to transform. Yes, they're helping the spell. Necromancy.
Yay! Necromancy!
Yay, necromancy!
Yay! Yay!
It's like we're gonna bring our parents back to life. They're happy. It says that she paints the night sky with the stars, in like the first season. So she moves the stars.
Nope.
What do you mean, nope?
And you're thinking, like, just take the whole thing.
No, I'm thinking whether or not I want more now. I've been drinking water for a bit.
All right. Well, I hope that works for necromancy. It's something.
Mm-hmm. Now you need to pull out your mercy model wherever you got that thing hidden.
Okay. So what does there?
What if the stars are actually LEDs? I doubt they're giant balls of burning gas in the sky, but she does move them.
What is this? The Truman Show?
Essentially.
Okay.
Mr. Redeems? Oh.
Yeah, max. There's a max per person. I don't think there's a max per stream, but it's a max per person. It's just so then I don't want like one individual like putting in a whole bunch and just completely dominating the whole queue and preventing others.
Yeah, no, I always considered Luna's potential to be greater than Celestia's, but to reach that potential, she basically has to undermine her sister. And the world, for that matter. It's just a cute pony.
Michael, it's a mare.
Yeah, but look how cool she's got a little halo, wings.
Okay. So got Mercy Pone. But it said
She got a knife.
Flutter Knife as Mercy.
So you needed to turn Mercy into Fluttershy? Mercy Bones.
So I think
She's a VN model, right?
yeah. She's an enhanced model. So I'm going to grab the enhanced Fluttershy. That's not the right one.
1/2 hydrate. That's not a thing.
1/2 dehydrate.
Dehydrate.
So you can't just highlight. Are you out of points? Where's my enhanced Fluttershy?
Points.
I have enhanced Gothic. I have advanced Bat.
I think this has come up before. You don't have the enhanced Fluttershy.
Well, this is gonna. The enhanced and VN are essentially the same, or they should be. It gets a little interesting when you go to revamp. Revamp is a whole body structure change, and that's where the textures get weird. Where the enhanced actually the wording in there is better. Enhanced is literally just an enhanced version of the same thing, a better version of the same. Where revamped is a better or more from scratch approach.
You're out. Oh, the dehydrators must be out completely.
No, they're out of dehydrates.
Yeah, so
I think I might have a limit per person too. I can't remember. But I'm going to be drinking through some True Singer. All right. So
I don't really feel like
Mercy needs to be on the ground. Okay. So we need to replace these completely. So Mercy, you need to look down. So let's go in here. So I need to add override.
I wonder if she's the only Overwatch that got ponified resource filmmaker.
I should be able to figure out the texture.
If I had to guess, if there was one other character that got ponified, it would be Tracer.
No, this is the only one.
Is it the only one? Does look like a lot of work.
They put a lot of effort, the wings especially.
Yeah.
The wings and the hair, because that's definitely custom hair, and it's not just custom hair, it's good looking hair. I know there's something with this model that's goofy and doesn't work right, but
How many coffee points does it take to buy a whole bottle's worth? Yeah, I think you just want him to die, Sunset. At this point, if you just had drink a whole bottle, you're just killing him.
Let's see if I can actually just
I had to stop after as much as I drank.
type this in. Yep. I know my folders. All right, so we got the texture. Might have to do the
eyebrows blonde
because it's trying to match with her blonde hair. Technically, your eyebrows should match your hair color. So, but it's because it depends on whether you consider them an eyebrow or an extension of the top of the eye. It's a weird thing. Please let me. Ooh, Mercy thing left.
Oh,
I guess they don't know what to call that, so they call it thing.
It's a thing.
Okay. I was a little concerned about what I was going to find when I clicked the thing.
Don't click the thing.
There's vest and then vest second.
I wouldn't put it past the pony community I've made a Mercy model, and this button makes it not safe for work. It's brony community. Predictable as ever. No, you made her bald. It's sad.
Working on it.
The Overwatch community is way worse in that aspect. Silver. Part of me doubts it, and the other part of me is every community has not safe for work stuff.
Yeah, every community does. It's just when you're in a community, you see it more.
Yeah.
How'd your team do too? Did they have they had their competition yet? Games tonight at 10 Eastern. So at 10, so right, basically when we're done is when they're starting.
Are you actually going to join your team this time? Because I'm always hearing about you.
If it starts or whatever, we can raid. Is there going to be a specific stream? Can we just raid that stream?
Yeah, we're going to raid your stream, Silver. And we're going to
whatever one's playing it.
Yeah, we're going to watch you kick butt.
No, she's not playing. Her team is.
I'm going to watch your team kick butt.
I don't play with. Yeah, just a manager. It's not streamed. Well, that's stupid. Why isn't stuff streamed? How do you know what they do?
You have a video of it, right? You're going to be watching somehow. Stream it. You watch through Overwatch.
Sunset just says raid the game.
It's I could stream, but that takes effort. Well,
no, it's fine. You watch the Overwatch. Oh, so you're just in the game. Oh, wait. So Is it because you're manager they let you in to watch, or is it like anybody can join that's in the game and just pop in? It has to be a 3-minute delay. Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
that can cheat.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Silver, did you tell your team about my amazing Torbjorn skills? No, I'm sure they're recruiting. Not that I would have any time for that.
No, you're not. But I love how you just acted like that was a serious thing. Like, I would. I'm totally good.
No, I can see Silver be like, well, maybe.
No, like I'd be like, Philadelphia Eagles contacted me about being on their team, and I'm like, you know, I'd be pretty cool, but I got things going on, man. My life's pretty busy, and they're like, come on, man, you gotta do it. I'm like, no, man. Like, think of the puppies.
The puppies.
The puppies. There's puppies everywhere.
Puppies. You gotta take care of the puppies. You're pole dancing with my corpse. That's a fun quote.
That you know, I don't even remember that exact thing, but I can remember or imagine what it would be for that, because that game is very much pole dancing.
You were very upset when you died in that one game
because you guys killed me to save the other captain. I was mad.
Well, that was John. I don't know medicine.
I was left to die because that man had, oh my god, it was so stupid.
My favorite part of that whole game is nobody wants to interrupt each other, so somebody can be getting eaten by a monster or transforming into one, and they'll not say anything until other people are finished talking. And I get the sentiment, but it's like,
I did, and then it didn't matter.
Going to die. It's a fun game. I like Barotrauma.
I just like that it's built for chaos. Okay, so there we go. We got Fluttershy. Okay, her tail's a little collapsed.
A little bit.
There we go. Okay, so it's Fluttershy. She's doing Fluttershy things.
Is Kyle going to be available this weekend?
I haven't checked with him yet. The idea is if he's available, we'll do it. But if he's not, whatever.
Make plans for something else.
I always have ideas for what to do if things don't work out for certain ones. But
well, I had an idea, but I will keep it to myself until I know more.
Okay, there she goes. So
she needs a knife, though.
I don't know why she's like mouth open.
She's like, I'm Mercy now. I will fix it.
She's Mercy. The colors don't really work, but it's okay.
No, I think it looks good. It's like Fluttershy, though. Yeah, she does smell. Oh my god, I love her.
Yeah. Oh, well, the time delay is 100% because of cheating.
Yeah.
They
know what you're up to, Silver.
Yeah, it's 3 minutes. Yeah, I guess 3 minutes would be enough that any information that you would know at that point would be completely irrelevant by 3 minutes. And if you're holding a location for more than 3 minutes, it's because you already know somebody's there. Like, you knew it 3 minutes ago. So,
yeah, well, if somebody's holding the same place for 3 minutes, you're already in trouble.
No, you're not in trouble because then you already can. If you're a professional player, you can probably figure out what to do about it and counter it. Usually you have to keep mix it up.
You would hope.
Though, like some of the stuff with like the AI stuff, like where they're like AI has been developed to beat the best Go player in the world. So then a different Go player came in that was kind of a novice, came in and beat that AI because they just went off the wall strategy that the AI was never built to figure out, and it didn't know how to handle it, and so it just completely botched the game. So like it's that of like sometimes a little bit of random throws people off their game because they're used to a meta. Yeah. So
I used to in Counter-Strike a lot. Yeah, she needs a knife.
Okay, so she needs, you know what? I want to see if there's like a big knife.
Bigger knife.
Noif.
You already have a ton of knives downloaded. Why are you getting more knives?
Because I want one. Like, look at that one.
It's Dimension Shard.
Yeah.
Dead Rising weapon back? Chainsaws.
It's a knife. It's a lot of little knives.
Sure. Mouth holes are cute. And that's how I lost my medical degree. Yes. I love that video. It's like, and that's how I lost my medical license. And he's just like, ha, ha. The heavy's like, ha, ha, ha. Like,
Yeah, when the slow laughing as it zooms in.
You lost your medical license? This is not good. I like the comparison for the TF2 versus Overwatch for the character explanations. They have like deep backstories for like Mercy and all the other characters in Overwatch. Then they just show all the TF2 characters, and their backstory is they're insane. And that's all you need to know. They're a bunch of psychopaths. We drank all the wine.
The gargoyle.
Musical stance. Arrow is my fave. Yes. It would be fun to see a TF2 game versus Overwatch characters with nothing changed. To see how that played out. I feel like Overwatch would have the advantage. Not Overwatch, but I feel like... No, yeah, I feel like TF2 would have the advantage.
There she goes. She's good. She's dancing. She's gonna make everybody better and feel better. And but you just gotta be careful because she's gonna come at you. She's gonna be like. Well, she is a doctor. She's good at
promises.
She's good at open heart surgery. She's just not good at closing heart surgery. Can you save her for future use? No, like the way when I do this little thing, like redoing all the textures, it works. You can basically make anybody into anybody as long as the structure is similar enough. But I can't export it without exporting as an entire scene. Which, if something gets really complicated, sure. But normally, for however long it takes to just redirect textures, I could just do that. I could just remake the whole thing from scratch. So. But yeah.
It'd be fun.
So you got there. You go. You got the Flush Eyes Mercy with a knife. Well, a knife.
No, you flush accidentally stepping on a spider, and you don't have to change models. You just gotta have that flush stuff.
Pyra's your favorite. In TF2, Medic was my favorite, but I didn't.
He was fun. Scout was fun. I like Scout.
No, I loved Medic, but I played Medic. I played an aggressive Medic. I would heal people and whatever, but I normally would. I would be very, very aggressive. I was very good with the needle gun. I was actually, I think it was one of the Dust Bowl maps. Like you have a bit at the where you can be a little lower below gunfire, and there's a door in front of you, and outside the door, if you go ways down, is their entry point, and their entry point is a elevated area, like a ramp to go up. And from that area, if you shot the needles up, they would arc and go all the way down that entire tunnel to the bottom. And so I would just sit there at the beginning of the maps. I wouldn't even heal people. I don't care. And you could shoot through, and literally anybody walking up the door would start taking damage and not want to go through the door thinking they're being shot when it was literally little needles that were coming through. Like, you could delay a whole team for a good 30 seconds before they realized that there was no reason to stop. It was hilarious.
If I had to say which my character was my favorite to play, it was Inji, hands down.
Yeah, you're just talking about Torbjorn before. It's because you're a one-trick pony.
Pony.
You only know how to do one thing.
Build turrets. That's what you do.
You're like, well, I know I'm incompetent. At least this turret can let the game be incompetent.
I could very easily.
That's all you did with Torbjorn when you're saying, look, I'm so good. You literally just ran to a single spot, built the turret, and then that was it. You didn't do anything else.
You're just angry that it was so effective.
I know, but what was your strategy?
Kill you and make you mad
No,
at
the turret did. What did you do?
I ran around and shot at you.
Me?
Yeah.
I know you never saw me because I was dead by the turret. You sat at the turret.
He's upset, guys.
You never left the turret.
No, I always stayed in range of the turret because that's what Torb does. Or then he moves the turret to be elsewhere.
Overwatch has their April Fool's game mode out right now. So many hilarious changes are in the game mode. Is it an April Fool's game mode, or is it? Or...
That's right. Tomorrow's April Fool's Day. Watch this blizzard was just
because Fluttershy accidentally stepping on a spider and is horrified. See, I like you guys. Like, that's still going to be a little bit of work, but it's still not that bad. They're not overly complicated.
Engie would
like it.
Destroy Torbjorn. Let's his turret
Engie,
has rockets.
But Torbjorn's wearing armor and like has a lava gun. Engie is wearing a t-shirt and has a shotgun.
It's a hard hat. And
a hard hat. Oh no! What if he doesn't shoot his head?
He also the Engie has like a shotgun, and he has a healing station that he can build, which also reloads his weaponry.
Yeah, but he has to be by it.
Yeah, Torb needs to be near his turret.
Yeah, but it's basically saying like, oh, let's see which of the turret builders is victorious, and then they're both across the maps just whacking at their own thing and not doing anything.
No,
like it's
there is the battle Engie, and he gets critical. He just puts down a level 1 turret, which is closer to Torb's. But then if it gets destroyed,
he can place it fast.
He gets crit increase in his next shotgun shot.
Yeah, but what if you just don't shoot the turret and wait till the Engie is somewhere else?
Then the turret's going to shoot you.
Yeah, but if you're not by the turret?
He'll throw the turret down wherever he goes.
I know, but there's something called walls. So you go behind the wall.
It's not because the same thing's going to affect Torb.
Yeah, I know. So then it's one-on-one, whatever they can do themselves without the turret.
Torb would get his butt kicked by Engie. Final word.
Some superhuman, like,
Engie also has
dwarf creature. Engie has teleporters, but again, if you're doing 1v1, Engie I can see is more useful for a team, but on his own isn't as good as Torb. Torb is meant to be competent by himself.
The Engie is capable of healing. The Engie is capable of
only when he's at the dispenser.
But he can move the dispenser.
Yeah, but he still has to build it.
Yeah, so Torb has to build his turret. Kind of, not really.
No,
he has to repair it. The thing is, Engie's better. Okay.
The teleporter is useless in a 1v1.
Yeah.
Doesn't help you at all. If it's about like first to die, because death is kind of the end of things. And if it comes down to the turret, then it just comes down to as soon as you know where it is, whatever. And a level 1 turret from Engie is not going to be that useful.
It's more of a distraction while the Engie moves with the shotgun.
Yeah, but he's also going to yell yeehaw, and you're going to know where he is. Well, the other one's got lava gun.
Yeah, he does have a lava gun. I still give it to Engie, though.
There's a whale spiral.
He's got a lot of creepy spiders.
I surprisingly have more spiders than I thought. Okay. Hopefully nobody has arachnophobia.
It's fuzzy. It's a friendly spider. It's a Fluttershy friend. And she's gonna murder it. The TF2 turret's crazy more powerful, yes. It shoots freaking rockets. Wildfire.
if you have it fully
miniguns.
upgraded, but you're going to spend a lot of time fully upgrading it. But then if you never went near it, then it would be a level 3 nothing.
Genji's never going to wander far from his turret.
Yeah, but then neither is Torbjorn, so it's going to be a stalemate.
They're just never seen.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to just be a stalemate.
My money's on Gordon Freeman. Well, Gordon Freeman is a whole other level. Gordon Freeman's Gordon Freeman. He's the one free man. Just put him in Overwatch, see how that goes. Just pulls out a freaking laser guided rocket launcher, freaking alien weaponry. Like, I've hit that guy like 50 times, yes, but he's wearing a biohazard suit with crazy high damage resistance. And he's cool. She's just gonna keep stepping on the spider. Squish, 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 but she's very sad about it. I need to find...
Although staring into the 8 eyes of the death, smiling to myself because love is like a spider. It bites you, then high adrenaline, then pain, then death. It's edgy.
I need to find that clip from The Simpsons where Flanders is like upset about after stepping on an earthworm. It's like, but that was one of God's creatures. It's like, yes, I know. Well, the ministry's just not nearly as into it as Flanders is.
Oh, I know why it's wrong.
He does talk about the sexy llamas a lot.
That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So they're look at fire shy, look at going. It's like dancing. It's just like
No, friend.
She's like, oh no.
It'd be a devastating day. That's when she goes in our house and cries for a week.
Music is catchy. It's just free music that you can use for streams. That's actually its purpose. By oh god, I forgot his name. Alpha Gaming, I think, is the channel name, but forgot his actual name. He used to do EDM and music before he started doing streaming. Then that took off, and so he took all of it, made it free for access, put it under Creative Commons, so you don't have to worry about copyright.
Just so sad. They could
Rubbing it in.
could probably actually build off of that for a short. Is the idea of Fluttershy accidentally stepping on like a spider or an earthworm or something.
Yeah, and then have it be like
Start screaming, tearing.
yeah, just be like
Ren funeral. Duh. I will say that if there was a TF2 versus Overwatch, Spy could cause a lot of the Overwatch heroes to pretty much disable with his sapper.
he would just be nerfed.
I don't know that he could do much with the sapper past Torb. Oh no, the robots. I guess a lot of the team are robots, so he would mess them up. You English just fine, Fidget. I English bad. Medic Uber would be OP, yes, because that's essentially a temporary invincibility. Which I don't think any of the Overwatch characters has anything like that. I think the only real advantage the Overwatch characters have is flying. Unless you count Demo, who can launch
like
himself.
We should dance, and it's like, oof.
She's very upset. You just murdered a friend.
That would be a pretty fun. It's a vertical thing too. I could probably do something like that.
It's like one of my
not today
deepest fears of hurting a friend, and I don't like it. Nightmares.
Hurting your friend?
Yes.
By stepping on them?
Well, just like hurting them and like
murdering them?
Just hurting.
Like hurting them, that's okay.
Badly.
I do have a fear of murder. As long, I mean, if we get to maim territory, I might feel sort of bad.
No, I feel bad about the maiming too. Like for her, that spider was like an old friend. She probably like raised it from a baby.
His name was Jebediah.
Yeah, she knew him. Knows his family. She just killed him.
All right. Did that one. Pony dehydrates way more than she should. We've done that before. Kind of. I mean, it's things drinking. Yes, we've done that.
You just dehydrated pony?
How am I at 3474?
The tornado. You got a lot of cows in that tornado.
If I click anything. Okay, all these were already loaded.
Yes, you already had all the spiders.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like,
crashed it.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen it that high.
It's like right at the edge.
Yeah, it was literally the edge.
No, it the idea of Fluttershy like stepping on like a bug and just having a fit would be a fun short idea.
But you just do the dance for like a good 10 seconds and make it look like the whole short's purpose is just to show the dancing, and then have that happen, because then it completely. Because if you make it like 3 seconds and then it steps on it, then that's the joke. With the joke I like of, it feels like the joke, or it was supposed to be a cute video, and then it's not, which is my forte.
So you have blood squirt from the bug.
No, blood gets a little interesting when I'm
like stepping on a go-gurt.
No, if you show blood, that becomes down to ticking certain check marks.
Green blood. He was filled with ectoplasm.
I don't know if
that's what they do in a lot of shows. Is that they turn the blood a different color, and then it's okay.
There was an episode of Always Sunny where they like have gallons of blood. That they just like go everywhere at some point, and I'm like, there's got to be some people freaking the fuck out. Well, this is really weird. Me looking like this.
Oh,
he's getting ready.
I'm coming. I'm like, I'm gonna get this pony. His head is so tiny.
I know this is. Oh boy.
Oh boy, I'm gonna hug this pony.
I'm gonna snort this cocaine.
I do want us to watch that movie. Like, everybody's talking about going to watch the D&D movie. I want to see Cocaine Bear.
That still sounds like it's supposed to be a horror type movie, and I'm still not a fan of that type of thing, but it also looks ridiculous.
It's
a movie.
It's a horror movie in the same vein as Dale and Tucker versus Evil.
I want to watch that movie, but I want to wait till it's at home where you can be loud and talk over it and whatever. A movie theater, you have to be more quiet and stuff.
I mean, that's all well and good. Talking about a movie's fine. There is one member of our group who talks every scene about every aspect of said scene. and I just want to watch the movie.
Yeah, but you want to watch it for the entertainment of it.
Yes,
You're like, shut up. I want to pay attention to the plot.
no, it's more like I don't need narration every scene.
Yeah, but when we're watching horrors, all we hear you is going,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. I was going to do Berry Punch, but to me, Pony dehydrates way more than she should. Berry Punch doesn't have a limit.
Yeah.
So,
Rainbow's the one with the drinking problem.
Bonbon.
Bonbon, I feel like she just has to drink out of necessity. She's married to that mint green thing over there. It's getting squished by Winnie the Pooh.
Well, no, they made it.
She's like, Lyra, you're tiny. I'm taking you home. Like, why are you so small? Explain your smallness, Lyra. It's a Tin Man's hat.
She's holding it.
It's like, Bonbon, look, I found a bear, Bonbon. The internet needs more like Lyra videos, Lyra Bonbon videos. Or Lyra's just being a little shit.
Yeah, but that character is somebody's character.
Lyra?
No, Lyra being a little shit and Bonbon.
It's
like
just-
the dynamic was created by somebody.
Their dynamic's been created by the fandom in general. Multiple people have done the little shit thing.
The little shit is one thing. Little shid is a pretty specific character.
just like, I am ready. Oh, she's a little shit. There used to be Lyra Bonbon videos all over the place with her being a little shit. I miss them. She's like, I got the beard like Bonbon. Everything's like spawning on Lyra.
Because that's where the camera is.
Yes. I like it because Lyra is participating in this. Making sure her wife is like thoroughly boozed. Were you wanting more meat or wine? Do you think the two of us can finish off a third bottle?
No. I'm thinking about getting something else, but just not wine.
What do you want?
Is the LSD beer, was that a high percentage? I think it was, wasn't it?
I can't remember. I didn't drink it. You're the only one that's ever drank it.
I think it was a bit higher.
I can go check. It's right downstairs. I'll look.
Either that or I think Adam has some of the darks down here. A stout actually sounds pretty good right now. Something that's not sweet.
I would definitely want to start. I'm gonna take this bottle. You want me to take your cup?
Sure.
My hands are full now, so
I haven't used it yet. It's for beer. Okay. Chug. Working on it. Trying to think on time how many more we're able to do. If you put in any new ones, there's no guarantee I'm gonna get to it. But I'll do what I can. Okay. Just drinking lots of beers. All the same brand of beer, too. Actually, there's an interesting thing I learned. If you watch a lot of different TV shows, especially ones from the 90s and stuff, there's a brand of beer you see come up a lot in like Friends, or I can't remember all the TV shows, but it's a lot of them. And it's been a joke within a lot of different places over the years of having this very specific brand of beer, because it's not a brand that's actually sold. It's just a fake brand that was made for television, but everybody's just, it's kind of like Acme, where they just toss it in there. And you just see it all over the place. You just never really think about it because it just looks like a bottle of beer. But it's funny when you can catch it. Okay. Don't know how many is too many. You got to deal with the little shit, so. Okay, some of them are kind of like clipping a little bit. Oh, damn it. I can't actually. I can only do it if I do it manually. Okay. Eight percent. Just realized there was a.
This one's
Too late.
too late.
I really like the feel of the can though. It's an okay stout, but sometimes it's just.
I do like that.
I don't want a fancy stout. I just want a stout.
The snow's really coming down now.
And I can't give silver video because it's too dark.
What's too dark?
Too dark for camera.
It's booze. Bonbon's okay that her wife is being assaulted by a bear.
She's drinking it.
She's too busy drinking. I am unfamiliar with the Ursa Major Awards.
Be pretty close to a loop there. Look at her drinking it.
I feel like that's what Lyra wants.
The drink the booze?
No, the Bonbon wearing human gloves strangling Lyra. Sunset said it, not me.
There we go. I got a good loop on it.
She got the boots.
Looks like her neck is alive.
And this just makes me want more Lyra and Bonbon videos so badly. I do like that one. That's a good one.
It's a pretty standard stout, but it's smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Which I've had some decent stout by flavor, but the texture is horrible.
I think
like carbonated water stout.
It's technically a porter, but
it's close enough.
It's all right. Porters are close to stouts.
Yeah, if you get it dark enough. Which one they nominated my favorite come for awards? Well, okay. That's pretty cool. I haven't No, I haven't paid attention to webcomics in years. I used to do a lot of Least I Could Do, and what was the name of that fantasy comic they came up with? Looking for Group. I used to watch Least I Could Do and Looking for Group. I bet you they still make them, but actually, now I'm really curious. Are they still doing that?
All the webcomics I like have ponies in them. The only one I really liked, which was Anon's Pie Adventure, hasn't had an update in a year. So,
oh, they're still making them. Wow.
Friday
Yeah.
Lart. Hey, Abed.
If they're still making these, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's very much updated.
Yeah, they are. Holy crap. And he's still CEO? Oh my God. What number are they on? They just put a date now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they don't bother numbering them.
No, the one thing I liked about this group was they've started a comic, then they did a couple other comics. One guy wrote, one guy did the art, and then the one guy's dream was to open a comic shop. And from the success they had, they actually ended up opening a comic shop in Canada. And yeah, it was actually the guy's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm surprised they still make that. But I know you know the other one.
What's the other one?
This guy.
Should I know him?
He's actually my icon for my PC when I lock it.
I have no idea who that is.
I can't remember his name.
Well, so much for him being your icon. I don't even remember his name.
What? Okay, apparently their links are broken or something. No, like, oh my God. Apparently they have book. They've been going for so long. No, Looking for a Group is supposed to be based on like World of Warcraft kind of feel with like, whereas Looking for Group, LFG.
yeah.
But, and they make references to video games, but the main character is like an undead necromancer that eats babies.
Okay.
And he's hilarious. And his catchphrase was "for pony."
I like that. It's fun.
But he gets at one point transformed into a baby, and they couldn't figure out what to do with him, so they put him in an orphanage, and all it does is show him with his hands up, really, really happy, because he eats babies. He was very excited.
Like, all these babies.
And they're like, what happened to the babies? It's a fun comic, though.
Necromancers.
I just put the link to the website's Discord. Okay, cool.
You know what game we need to play?
I'm not surprised that they nominated Pony Comics, because there's a lot of people making, like, legit good quality pony comics. So
yeah.
Okay, so we did that one. Dehydrates more than they should. I'm thinking that is that more than they should? I mean, that's 10 beers. Is it 10? Yeah, 10.
I'm guessing like IDW comics don't qualify.
Though they're probably saying web comics. And that's probably not a webcomic.
I mean, I've never seen those comics available anywhere but the web, but not the G5 ones anyways.
Webcomics
stuff,
to me
yes.
are ones that were created and developed and exist on a web presence
on the
only.
web solely. And
IDW is probably not going to fall into that. So Jagger Jelly on the later in the hydrate. Worst Pony has a sword of vengeance. So Worst Pony.
No,
You know what? It gave you the idea for hot best pony.
Soren's the worst pony. Doctor Who's his worst pony. Big Macintosh, not a great pony. No, Peanut Butter. She's a super cool pony.
She's worst pony. She died.
I still want you to make that video. I know you never will, but I want to.
That was so much work.
While recreating the Bring Out Your Dead scene.
I like the idea of putting her and her husband in the tortoise and having them like in this intro going dun, 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 dun.
As long as it's spring poop. Bring out your dad.
I've been kind of in a mood for some like sci-fi stuff like that. I really need to pick up some of the.
Well, we just need to catch up on Doctor Who.
Yeah. I have seasons like 1 1, 3, 4 in the specials, but I want to get the new ones
Yeah.
so I can watch those because that's the only ones I really care about right now.
Yeah, because I mean the Dave Tennant, Matt Smith, they're great.
Well, but Tennant's back now, so I want it back, and so I want to. I'm curious. All right, so she has
Doctor Who's Doctor Who's,
sword.
Doctor Who's.
Sword of Vengeance. I'm not seeing any.
She's got a sword. That's a pretty vengeance-y sword right there. Actually, do you have Frostmourne? It wouldn't surprise me that you had Frostmourne somewhere.
Probably not.
Yeah, a lot of swords. Because of all the Dota stuff.
If I had a Sword of Vengeance,
You have like a stick. Oh, what was that? There's just some swords. I saw a sword.
well, those
That's a
swords.
hook. No, I saw a stick. That kind of looked like a sword. Oh, right there. Not that one.
It's a
You
yardstick.
passed it.
You know what?
Sword of Vengeance.
If you're a nun,
Yes, I thought that this is some bloody ruler or like knuckles are gonna come.
yes.
It's got the Sword of Vengeance. Oh,
I haven't even done anything with her mouth. I literally just
so cute.
she just stood there with unmoving, and I
She got-
shoved a ruler in her mouth.
She got the roller. She's like, "This is mine. I got it." It's so cute. I love mouth holding. Why is Applejack's mom cuter than Applejack? I said it. I said it, Applejack. Standing right there, watching cows in a tornado. I read chat, but there's booze in the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Michael.
Doctor Who disapproves.
Michael.
It's like, that's a butt. You know what? I'm not going to stop this. I'm just going to let it happen. I'll just assume the best. It's like, no. Didn't save me. Bad daughter.
We misbehaved. Think I'm dead.
I'm just going to sit back and drink my beer now. Well, Applejack's mom whomps her behind with a roller.
She's misbehaved.
Vengeance.
No, I just like the idea. She's like,
But I haven't spanked that butt in years. Overdue.
it was like one of those big. You caption it. It was like, I'm gonna get that ass. That's weird.
Nah.
Why'd you let Big Mac marry? Did they marry?
Applejack. Who?
Big Mac.
Big Mac got
No, not
married.
Applejack. To Big Mac. That'd be weird. I mean, they're Southern, but
No, there was a whole episode.
the Big Mac and Big Mac and Applejack.
No. Big.
I mean, it makes the family reunion a little easier, but
Yeah, no, that's true. Now, Big Mac got married. Applejack was implied to have gotten married to Rainbow.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I thought for some reason I'm thinking Big Mac to Rainbow. I'm like,
No. Big Mac got married.
Big Mac?
Big Mac got proper married in an episode to Sugar Belle.
Okay, there we go. We're into that one.
But it got, one of my favorite episodes is where Big Mac was trying to send Sugar Belle a Valentine's Day gift, but because of a misunderstanding, Derpy delivered it to Sweetie Belle instead.
Okay.
So Sweetie Belle spent the episode trying to figure out who her special sun pony was, who sent her the Valentine's Day thing. And it was Big Mac. And then Big Mac gets arrested.
But what?
The last part didn't happen, but it would be funny if it did.
But because you don't care, he's a stallion.
Mm-hmm. It's like sending Valentine's Day gifts to children. You're under arrest. We're not even sure if that's a crime, but you're definitely under arrest.
It's gonna put you on a list.
Yeah. Should have been the pie sister. I mean, I thought him and Marble were cute together, even though it was kind of implied they could be related. But the relation was distant, like super distant, if it existed at all. So, but they did essentially meet at a family reunion, which makes it weird. Poor Marble, she was so heartbroken. Well, they had the Christmas episode where it just had Marble walk in on Big Mac and Sugar Bell.
Yeah, that
see
was
them, and her heart just crumbles.
somebody had to put that in and go, "Ha, this is gonna be funny."
This is gonna make so many people say it. Like that was the face of a girl who had been just dreaming about her dream stallion for a solid year, just to see him with another mare and just
Without a word.
be completely destroyed.
And you enjoyed every moment.
No, I remember my exact words when I saw that scene for the first time because we were at a convention when we watched that episode. And all I could say was like, oh no, her poor little pony heart.
Well, yeah,
Devastated.
but the shipping of the other horses.
I don't know, all shipping is held in equal standing. She's like, Bon Bon, give me the boobs.
No, I was doing the request.
It's the request. Bon Bon wearing human gloves strangling Lyra. Oh no! Lyra's into it. This is just their role play. Her tears. Yes, no, that was a rough scene.
Like, I just love that somebody like, actually, my main question is, was that in the script, or was that an animator adding it?
Just being an asshole.
Well, no, or because he's thinking like this has to be addressed.
Yeah, no,
Which makes sense.
It makes sense because they get together once a year for heartwarming.
He's like, wait, he's bringing his date here, but they were a thing, and you're not going to address it. Well, I'm going to at least put it in.
They flirted with one another,
Oh,
saying it was a thing. Like for Marble,
they did the music thing, going.
For Marble, it was definitely a thing.
Marvel?
Marble pie, yes.
Oh, I thought you said I think you're talking Marvel as if that was the
No.
like it's part of the MCU.
For her, it was all she had to like. They kept her going for like a year, and they just got destroyed. She doesn't get off the farm much. They were perfect from the moment they saw each other. Apparently, Big Mac had he had the hots for some Mary who's delivering apples to.
I'm pretty sure he's got the hots for everybody because everybody has the hots for him.
And that is implied in every fan fiction I've ever read, where they're like, he's the stallion all the mares want. Do you have the Pie Sisters? I think he has them all somewhere in his source. The only one I would think
Limestone might be because there's only 3 of them, right?
There's 3. Well, there's 4 if you include Pinky.
Oh yeah, there's 4. Limestone's the only one I know I have Mod.
Yeah,
I know I have Marble. I know I have Pinky. I don't know if I have Lime.
I'd be surprised if you didn't have Limestone.
I think I have. I'm pretty sure I do. Just imagine owning a farm that is manual labor based, and you had 4 girls.
Yeah,
That'd be rough.
They seem to handle it just fine.
Yeah, they
Have you seen Mach? Can throw a boulder across a field.
Because I know, like, my dad was born into a family where he was a farm family, and they had like 8 kids, but only one of them was a girl.
Yeah.
But then you have like a bunch of boys out there, which is, I mean,
I think
it's when you're as a kid, they're definitely helpful.
It's definitely implied that the Pie Sisters are all either ridiculously strong or ridiculous. They're ridiculous.
They're just
in some
ridiculous.
manner. They're just ridiculous group of ponies.
Yeah.
Maud can throw a boulder across the field. Pinky can move
a horse,
at the speed of light.
A horse, I don't think it matters male or female, at least from a biological standpoint. They're
Doesn't
going to
matter
be
much.
beef.
Yeah.
So
For horses. I don't know that they ever stated one way or another, but I always felt like if Marble wanted to, she could level a house. Just didn't ever have need to. I think the strongest thing Big Mac ever did by comparison was lift an iron stove, which is with one hoof, which is pretty impressive.
Oh yeah, that's nobody can do that.
No, those things are heavy, and he lifted it with one hoof, so he's pretty strong too. Applejack
Applejack is beef, but a lot of it is from just a butt ton of labor. But she probably, from what I can tell, she does more physical labor than Big Mac does.
Well, they share it. She actually,
I mean, it might just be show bias.
She does more of the selling, where Big Mac is always working the farm. She'll actually go into town and do the selling.
But
Big Mac doesn't do the selling.
Yeah, it could just be though the show's going to prioritize focus on a single person, so you're always going to see somebody working more because they're just what the show wants you to see.
The strongest thing Applejack ever did was a boulder was flying in her direction and she bucked it in the other direction.
All right, is that
though Pinky's been shown to pick up a boulder without even breaking a sweat.
Pinky doesn't count.
She's a Pie Sister.
Okay, so does that work for choking?
She does appear to be getting choked.
And she's also choking herself. She's just getting crunk.
Is that like Bonbon just drinks heavily and chokes her wife? This is domestic abuse
I oughta
on a redneck
right
level.
to the moon.
This is just Bonbon is the worst.
What I don't understand is, like, I feel like, how many people do you think were angry about the Big Mac thing because they thought that Marble was the better?
Quite a few, but there was a lot of people who wanted Cheerilee to be the waifu.
People like Marble because they're closeted bronies that want the shy one.
She was the cute one of the Pie Sisters. She's the cute.
Well, yeah, because one of them was absolutely freaking crazy.
Yes,
and it's Pinky. It's Pinky. Maud was interesting, but also
she was
like
deadpan, and we know at least one person who's into the deadpan.
Yeah, okay, and that's fine. But then Limestone is actually like
she's just an asshole.
Angry, yeah, she's an asshole. Marble was to me the only other competent one, but it was only because he never saw her. She just meeked away.
It was cute sometimes, because if you watch the episode where they're introducing the two families, she stands there for like a second and then immediately runs in the other direction.
Probably have time for at least one more request. We'll see. So, but I'm gonna take it that we're not gonna be doing a raid of the game. My guess, because I'm thinking that
raid
the game is the silver game. But it's not possible to.
So they're not going to let us.
No, it's sad, but at the same time, as long as they do well, that's what matters. I hope they do really good.
We need suggestions. Come on, guys. Think of something.
Well, the requests, not suggestions. Arson 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I'll take anything. No. Stop setting Derpy. She's already on plenty fire. You have her inside of a sun. You can't set her on fire more than that.
Yeah, I can.
No.
You underestimate my power.
He's a cruel, wicked man. Arson 2 just dropped. You remember, hey, you all saw the Arson 1. Now, time for Arson 2 with double the arson and 3 times the drama. Man, it smells so fucking.
So I'm actually curious on this. So where did the electric boogaloo come from? Because I know, like,
Sounds like a disco thing.
I hear the phrase like electric boogaloo when it comes to sequels. So where did that come from? Was there like
Definitely feels like a disco era turn of phrase.
well, because like I was watching Always Sunny did a sequel where they said electric boogaloo.
Yeah.
So and that was old enough that I'm like, that seems like a show that tends to be a first time for things. So I'm like, was that what, you know what? Hold on.
You look up electric boogaloo. I got hiccups now.
It's a sequel of film production to mock its poor quality. Originally featured in the title of the poorly received 1984 dance film Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. Okay. The term refers to a type of dance move that arose out of funk and hip hop styles in the 1970s, popularized by street dance. Okay. That makes sense.
Go on a break.
I don't like that was on my birth year, but
Boogaloo. Then we'll take it higher.
okay, that makes sense because that's old, and I thought that probably had to be
I
old.
felt like it was like disco era. Is that look at this screen? Look at the screenshots.
These ones?
No, the ones up top.
No, that's from a different thing.
Oh, is it? I was hoping it was the same thing. It was just like, look at that butt.
Hold on.
Party people.
This is a movie that somebody made.
This time there is an enemy, so they must unite because the same.
Oh my god, this does not look good.
It's very 70s.
I mean, no, this is 80s.
Isn't it?
Mid 80s, 84.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is. I don't know what this is showing me actually.
Electric Breakin' 2 Boogaloo.
This is not even saying. It's not showing me anything.
Electric Boogaloo Breakin' 2. That's what it's showing you. Look at them, they're dancing.
That got a little better. Oh my god, that
angles hurt myself. They're just in hospital.
You know, like I will say, like some of the areas in the scene look like okay, but like those outfits, they're leaning hard on that 80s.
I know what we're watching with everybody tomorrow.
No, I have a large amount. I have a large amount of movies, not just from the collection, but like just in general that would be good watches.
I feel like we gotta watch Puss in Boots.
Oh yeah, there's that one too.
Do we have the original? Or wait,
the original?
The original.
I do not.
I gotta find a way to watch there. I feel like we'll get more out of the second one by watching the first.
But tomorrow's board game meetup, so that should be the focus.
Yeah, no,
not a normal meetup.
We just normally watched a movie while eating.
We'll see.
The normal.
Yeah, because you made us suffer through.
No, that was a good movie. You just don't appreciate its value of the 80s. It had Tim Curry. It had Tom Cruise. It had that swamp hag that was pretty cool. And unicorns with the floppy horns.
Yeah, they were floppy horned unicorns.
Floppy horn unicorns. They got a bill for that, I'm sure. No, the movie Legend is a masterpiece of.
It had a couple funny moments, like the guy that was incompetent, then suddenly out of nowhere, just with a frying pan, just did a bunch of cool shit. Like that was kind of neat. And then it ended funny, and then it was nothing good after that.
Talk about the swamp hat scene is my favorite scene in that whole movie.
No, I'm saying after that. That came before it. All the stuff with Tim Curry was crap.
All the stuff Tim Curry was amazing as the Dark Lord.
It was just so weird. I mean, it's literally hey, I am the demon, I am the Lord of Hell, and it spends half the time just telling her, to sit down.
Yes, but that's one of my favorite scenes because you can tell.
It drags on
Because you
so
can
long.
tell he doesn't. That is not his normal nature. He is essentially fighting against his wish to basically force her to do as he commands, because he's not trying to control her. He's trying to woo her, and it's actually torture for him. And I love the scene of him trying and then
It just
eventually
went-
losing his patience.
There's so much stuff that they could do in that movie, and it ends up being that they spend all the time just yelling at her to sit down. Like you could have made that much shorter and put more time into
But
other
it
things.
was all about him trying to be patient, unlike you.
No, yeah, definitely not like me. Anyways, look at Derpy.
No, you just got them all. They've become the sun. They are now. They are now one with the sun. It's Derpies. Derpies are life. Derpies are love. Derpies are on fire just a little bit. It's amazing.
Actually, no, it's really great.
Mm.
So we're gonna sit back here, and if you just let it sit, go for a little bit.
It consumes the derbies. Now if people here have never seen the movie Legend,
Don't.
do. It
No.
is- it's a good movie, and it's a wonderful representation of movie cinematography in the 80s.
Yeah, but it's also like 2 hour or an hour and a half of a movie that it drags on, and from somebody nowadays that isn't an old fart that is watching it through the lens of nostalgia.
You could say the same thing about Blade Runner.
Yeah, I didn't say that was a good movie.
Blade Runner's not a good movie.
I didn't say that.
Yes, but I'm saying
Why did you bring that? Don't misdirect.
because it is 2001: A Space Odyssey again isn't
Never
a good
seen it.
movie. It's not a good movie, but it is an interesting movie from a
I wanna watch good
filmography
movies, not-
standpoint.
It's like you can
Thank
have
you, Sunset. Legend is a great film.
it. It has good the outfits and the puppets that they made were great. They were really good.
It was amazing for the time. The practical effects.
The practical effects were great. Story was shit.
It's got uniforms.
Tom Cruise was kind of trash.
He was very deadpan.
Well, it wasn't that he was like he constantly had a locked like smile on his face.
I did. One of the reasons I love the.
He's a great actor now. Then no.
I did find that he was a Risky Business. He did do Risky Business before Legend. He did Risky Business, then Legend, then Top Gun. Look at all those derpies.
Look at that's where they're burning.
No, they're happy derpies. They become one with the sun. They're little rays of sunshine.
I want to put more fire, but that would take forever.
2001 was freaking rocks and Panoramic View. It is a visually impressive movie. If you go into 2001: A Space Odyssey with the intent of watching a good story, you're not going to get that from 2001: Space Odyssey. If you go into it to basically watch a fever trip that is interesting in its visuals, that's what you go to 2001: Space Odyssey for. Legend has a story, and it's not horrible. It's just
Even you agree it's not good.
but it's another movie that very much showed what some of this, like if you were a film student in the 80s, you would watch that film and be amazed. And Tim Curry was wonderful as the Dark Lord, and I love some of the nuance to some of the scenes. And including the scene where he's trying to get her to sit down. Because that
It was like 10 minutes.
because the whole thing was him trying to be patient when that isn't his thing.
Michael.
Look at that. Derpies are the sun.
There's actually so many that like my computer's crapping out just from the derpies.
You need a better computer for more derpies.
SFM doesn't know what to do with anything more than like 5-year-old from now hardware.
Mm-hmm.
Jordy says, eh. I actually posted a picture on
I just needed film students to watch The Labyrinth is best viewed with alcohol and pot.
So this was a picture.
This is just a good movie.
This is a picture of when the first stream that I had a webcam. Like 2017, I think. Yeah, I believe it's 2017.
Look at Jordy.
And it has Kitty in it.
It does have Jordy.
So Denise, that is
An old cat.
yeah, that is Jordy 6 years ago.
I see Kitty.
Jordy's best sister's cat.
Yes.
So yes, that was a while ago. Actually, like even over time, I filled that whole wall with pictures. So
Yep.
you look almost the same. It's because I hit that age where things just don't. Well, actually, no, kind of. Like I'm definitely a lot thinner up here than I was before, and I'm definitely getting a bit more bags under my eyes. But other than that, once you kind of hit like late 20s, early 30s, you just. 6 years is not going to be much time.
I don't know about that, man. 6 years ago, my hair was brown. Now it is very gray.
Yeah, I don't have.
I'm just falling apart a little faster is all. That's fine. I could diet if I cared enough. My balding has pretty much just been where it's at for a while. I wouldn't be surprised if this is just how I do.
I don't know if I have
A picture of me.
I don't know if you were in this audience.
I am. Pretty sure.
I love this guy. He's my favorite. He knew he was being pictured. This is 2015
I see
BronyCon.
Yasha, I see Surya, I see...
Because we got them in early. Wow, look at this Nervash. Not Nervash. Yeah, yeah. There's that's
I'm
her
looking,
roommate.
but
There's Surya. Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have been sitting with everybody else. But
No,
I
you
definitely in
probably
that audience.
you wouldn't have gotten the cheater seats.
No,
These are the people that got the cheater seats.
I'm pretty sure I'm over there in the far corner somewhere, but I'm trying to remember where I would have been. I'm definitely in the audience somewhere.
This is
But finding me was a...
This is the Sunroom premiere for Anthology. I don't have many pictures from
If you keep looking, you'll find me.
I don't have that many pictures from 2015. I have oh wow, look at young Adam.
Look, he had thicker head of hair.
Yeah. Yasho hasn't changed too much either. He lost a lot of weight, but other than that, like he's looked about the same.
Surya doesn't change at all.
Yeah, he hasn't. But again, he's kind of in the same age group.
But no, I'm definitely in that audience. Like I wasn't really hanging out with you guys by that point yet. There's Jurassic.
Oh, there's I love this picture of Knightley because he just looks so deadpan. He actually used that in one of the videos too. I don't know. Like, so did you go to?
I would have been at
Ciderfest.
I would, yeah. I would be. By Ciderfest was probably Ciderfest 2016 was the first one I would have been hanging out with you.
Oh my god, I have so
or
much.
2015.
Another bash. But I don't see anybody.
I don't
in this
see
one.
anybody.
I didn't really start taking pictures until later. Would you have been 2016?
Yeah, definitely 2016.
2016 BronyCon. Let's see here.
Let's see Kyle. No, I.
Yes, we do.
Is that it? Oh no, the dancing. That's just bad.
Hold on. I'm not going to play the music because it's definitely copyrighted. This is so cringe, but it's so funny. But I like Michael's dancing. Oh, where's Mike?
It's barely what you consider dancing. I thought.
Oh my god!
I felt cool. This is what mattered.
There's Michael. Okay, let's watch Michael's the dancing.
I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Hold on, we gotta move that down because you guys can see. There's Michael's dancing.
Look at me. I got a derby. Not that much hasn't changed. Got a bag with a derby in it.
So Knightley's getting so into it. I love it.
I'm dancing. Let me go.
Kyle's the one actually trying. Nobody else is.
Look how brown my hair was.
Look how
I went gray fast.
Look how deadpanned Adam is this whole time. I'm trying to get a clear
He's
shot.
pretty much the same as me, but I'm more in focus. Look at that derby.
Look at you dancing. Look at Michael. Look at Michael going. He's doing it.
I'm dancing.
Look at him go. Wow, you have so much more color in your hair.
No, yeah. I went gray fast.
Oh yeah, this is kind of still hiding.
I am proper gray 6 years later. Life has been hard. Those
go.
last 6 years.
Yeah, like look at his hair.
Still had the bald spot, but yeah, my hair was darker.
Knightley's so good. I love Knightley in this. He's trying so hard. He's doing good. Knightley's the VIP right there.
The picture on the bag. The picture on that bag
Oh.
is Tex's face. The Dex bag, yes.
Yeah, so Dex Light leaves the Nido Queer, I think he goes by now.
Yeah.
He would Jay Holler made a bag cup, a bunch of different merch that had ripped Dex and had his face on it, and they bought a bag of it, or you bought the bag, and then like somebody else had a pillow.
Jay put it up for like a very short period of time, and I managed to get a bag made.
Yeah, it's good times. Our girl looks the same. Maybe is stealing your life force.
Maybe. It's kind of.
Oh yeah, I love this one from Dex too.
Just he's grumpy.
We were eating lunch, I think, and he was
Now Dex is somebody who's changed a lot in 6 years. He shaved his head.
we are at Jim.
Balding.
This looks like
That's Baltimore.
it's Baltimore, but this looks like the Jimmy John's. But this is not how it was set up the last few years.
That was definitely the location.
Yeah, it was Jimmy John's.
BronyCon so much. I just want to go back to Baltimore for the nostalgia.
I'm trying to see if I have like
2015 is when I started
oh my god,
like knowing you.
There's Draft.
Yeah.
2014.
Freaking Nash.
Yeah, it's Nash and
I
oh
don't know
god.
who that other guy is.
He used to run radio, this thing.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
I'm guessing that's all EF.
This was back when the potato salad situation happened.
The potato salad situation?
Where they made potato salad. He all the ingredients for it are right here, and then some 4chaners ran up there, grabbed it, and made a complete mess on the floor, and it created a huge event because they made an actual stain on the floor at the hotel. And then they were trying to blame other people, but whatever. I don't have any pictures of me here.
Draft has a lot of bad memories. He tells me about.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. No, fun. Looking back.
Okay, so there's all the derpies on fire, but I'm going to have to delete the majority because it's going to actually cause me to slow down.
You can't delete derpies. They're there forever now.
I'm going to delete all but the one. I mean, if you want to have more derpies in pain.
Well, they're not in pain once they become the sun. Then they just are.
Now they took over.
Yes, they've.
Well, that's actually kind of like.
Oh, so why did the sun? Oh, that's right.
Because I always go to the moon if I need a round object. It does get a little weird on some bits, like right there, because that little bit right here is a dark section, and therefore on the edge it doesn't light as bright.
Right.
But still. Fortunately, the paramilitary the fandom they were just being butts. I think Everfree Network only existed, I think, for the first 2 or 3 years of the fandom. Mm-hmm. That's 2014.
They left a mark.
So it's 3 years. Yeah. Well, they're the ones that started with Dusty.
Dusty's involvement in the fandom can be very heavily based. His start was at Free Northwest.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of things. That was, God, anything 2015 and before, it was like anytime you talk to these people, they had big aspirations for stuff and they always started going forward with it. And then the vast majority fell through. It's very talented people doing very talented things. But it was like you got to see how chance works when it comes to success. And like all these people, hundreds of people that had huge dreams of doing something and tried, and then watching how few of them actually were able to make it work.
It's all a roll of the dice.
It's all a roll of the dice.
The furthest Everfree Network got was the basically being in charge of a Brony Tale, or it was Ashley Ball's documentary for the fandom.
Yeah, but how much did he actually do with it?
He was the producer.
Yeah, but an executive producer means that you have stake in it, but you don't. It doesn't mean you have to do anything. How much did he do? Did you do any editing or directing? Or?
He basically was the one who decided who got to be in it and who didn't.
So he got to do nothing.
He got to make decisions, but yeah,
Yeah, that sounds like very little. So
Decision.
but executive producer to me is just somebody that gets to say yay or nay because they have a stake.
Yeah.
But Everfree YouTube. Oh yes, the Everfree YouTube should still exist. Is that, did they not delete it? That's
And no, because as much as all of them want to push away from it, they're still very much
they'll still have everything
bound by it. 7 months. They posted something 7 months ago.
Well, I mean, hell, you can see even draft. I just know maybe in the little tiny form on here.
Mm.
No, Everfree was ultra influential early on.
Well,
very quickly wasn't. If you're, you'd have to be a KPNY. That's Kinero. That's the guy I remember in that picture. He read KPNY.
That draft also often tells me that a lot of people were angry or jealous of Everfree Network because they were the ones who could get interviews with like staff and writers and voice actors.
Because they had good relations they had the best relations at that time, but nowadays other people have similar relations.
Yes.
So that's not a unique thing. That's like saying that Everfree could have been 15 AI, but then when like at this point, there's a bunch of other things that are doing the same thing.
Yeah, they were the big dogs once upon a time.
What is Applejack's dad's name?
Bright Mac.
Okay, the one request we have here, boop the bad pony. I'm just going to do it really quick.
You see the bad pony?
No, remember she was the bad pony.
No, she's a good pony.
Yeah, I know, but she's going to get booped.
I'm okay with this.
So, like, is she going to be booped?
I guess
she could be bad then.
I guess it's only appropriate that her husband boops her.
That's what I thought. I was like, this is probably the only stallion I can do this with that you'd be like, I guess.
I mean, Applejack, look away. This isn't appropriate for you, and you don't want to see it anyways. But
okay, let's see. See. And then
that's hoof.
Boop boop.
The hoof is like the size of her face. Get the boops. It's like why if I've caved in your nose.
And he's like, shh, 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 shh.
We're gonna have another kid. It's like, 2 is enough. No. No.
I like your stick.
Aw, it's kind of cool.
And then she says,
It's like, shh.
and then he says, I take that as consent.
It's like you got nowhere else to go. You abandoned your family for me. Where you're not leaving.
No, she knows where to go.
Where'd she go? You know, she's dead. She's going to ground. I'd rather be dead than stay married to you. It's like, well, joke's on you. I'm following.
Okay. There's a lot of music and content they talk about and play that is forever gone from the Tumblr purge. Ah, yes. No, they were not just a location. Like I think they only have like 30,000 subs, but that was very early fandom. They were a driving force for content creation. It was when I first started out. I had getting posted on EQD was awesome. Getting posted on Everfree Network was also awesome. They were pretty equal. It just, I think Everfree had big dreams and resources and financing that didn't work for it, and it didn't
My
work
understanding for Everfree talking to person is that they basically just started having falling outs.
Mm-hmm.
So
when you have a lot of people that are probably doing volunteer work,
yeah.
Eventually it comes down to like, yeah, I'm doing a lot of this work, but it's taking up a lot of my time, and what am I getting from it? And that was
Dusty would seem to be the only one who really wanted to keep going at the end.
Sometimes a passion is all you need. But early YouTube and a lot like YouTube now from a financial standpoint, you can it's really not that difficult to at least have a bit of financial backing of things. Back in like early 2000 or 2010s, there was nothing. When Pony first started, YouTube was all about just posting content and nothing about making a living from it.
Well,
so
I mean, when Pony started, YouTube was only like 4 years old. So still a relatively young platform.
it's really hard to say when it first came out. Surely you said after unlimited beta based on May 25, 2005, that wouldn't count.
Okay.
By January, okay. So I would say not 2006. I'd probably say within a couple of years of that. So maybe
Pony started in 2010. Didn't really kick off till 2011, but look at what your first review was.
11 years ago. So I started in 20.
Well, your first Pony video was 10 years ago.
Mine was 2021, if I remember right. So yeah, so it was only within the first 2 years. Holy crap. I remember when I got into YouTube, I was like, wow, I'm late to this party. And now I look like I'm like an OG
YouTuber.
kind of. Well, if you look how much I look, I got
All those ponies. Freaking pony pusher. I still am very closely like your Scootaloo Rainbow Dash video still is burnt into my brain just because that was one of the first things I saw when I started looking at fandom stuff. Was your Scootaloo Rainbow Dash.
That was the first thing I did. Yep. Copy paste. But anyways, we're gonna be done. So thank you guys for giving some of the requests. It was fun. I like doing these. They're nice for giving Nightly an easy video to do once a month if he needs it. So the main content on YouTube back then was college animation project and Minecraft videos. The video I showed like from 11 years ago was a Minecraft video.
Yep.
So but that was before Microsoft owned it. That was all way back early. Game is starting. Well, good luck, Silver. I hope that the spin to winners
Too bad
bring out a win.
Watch.
Yeah, it's that we can't watch, but at the same time, it's more important that they do well. So I wish them the best of luck. I hope everybody wishes them the best of luck. Let us go to we'll probably head over to Hero Strain because I haven't done him in a while.
Force the pony on his head.
And I have been working a good bit on the other derpy video thing. Almost all shots that we had started at a previous point are done.
You gotta do the beach scenes.
I had to do a lot of no, you're gonna get your points back. We finished off a lot of the custom laser movements for some of those shots that were going to be super tedious. I did all that. It was, oh my God, super tedious, but it's all nice and clean now. So when we get back working on stuff next week, it'll probably be all on new scenes for it because we don't have to touch any old ones. So good progress. Anyways, let's go raid some Hero Strain playing Phasmophobia or something. I don't know. He's just standing there right now, but I'm gonna guess at some point, or maybe the raid's stream's ending. No, he usually have not more than 9, so we'll see.
Just keep saying pony at him.
Hero Strain used to do pony stuff.
Still wear a pony on his
Still amazing animator, even almost a better modeler for some of the VTuber stuff he's made, but does some amazing content stuff. Let us switch to Kitty for now. So go support Hero Strain. Does some awesome stuff. Also has a very nice voice too. So okay. I like his voice.
No, that's fine. This is weird out of nowhere.
I'm making like another man's voice.
No, that's fine. Like my voice.
Demon's voice. No, your voice. Like it's like, hey, Michael, I said something funny. Anyways, thank you to Sunset and Sir Edward for moderating, and thank you to Mr. Jinxie Cake, Null and Void, Random Fast Reader, and Trudging Hot Rod for the resubs. I very much appreciate the consistent support. I love you guys, and we'll see you Sunday when we figure out what game we're gonna play.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.